Hello.
Hey,
What's going on?
welcome to Marital Hate. It's not me, it's you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Wait, can you guys hear us? It's worth noting that I am high off my ass and in the middle of applying my makeup. Things broke. It's a problem. I don't even know what's like. I look like a clown on crack. I really do. I look like an actual clown on actual crack. Welcome to Marital Hate.
Welcome.
We're a live nightly interactive podcast
Weeknightly.
for fucked up people. It's interactive. We're married. We don't hate each other
Yet.
not today.
Yeah, day ain't over.
And we have all these people that come night after night after night. They're amazing. The haters and the master haters. And we have a master hater in training tonight, Nicole. Hey, girl. I have a sunburn. So that's sunburn up there. And I don't even know what's happening.
Well,
and I
one of the brushes on her makeup.
My eyeshadow brush, like the thing broke right off, so I had to use the one from the white one, but it had so much white on it that I'm just an uneven person right now. Honestly, what I need, I don't want to wear makeup, but here we are. So what I need is a nice drag queen to come over.
Oh, like a nice one, not like
and help me
mean school reading ones.
Into the ridiculousness that I am, but with as little effort as possible. Perhaps we could do something with like a paint roller. Everyone would.
Nicole asked if you were contouring, and then she said, "Oh shit," because your thing broke. So I don't know what's going on over there.
Dude, these things are expensive too. The Stilla, and I bought them on sale, but still, like.
And you probably had them for a million years, so you don't have to.
No, I actually bought them 2.5 years ago.
Excellent.
So that's really not that long. Okay, but like,
wait, Nicole is a makeup artist.
That's a sunburn on my nose right there.
So, Nicole, maybe you could offer some advice.
I need. Why do I look like a clown? This is a sunburn on my nose, but right. I put highlighter on the bridge, but my nose is only sunburn here, and I'm super pale here. And I contour here and here for the podcast if I have time, and I put this pink lipstick on. Otherwise, I look like I have no lips, but it doesn't matter because it all wears off by the end of the fucking podcast, which is great because I fall asleep without taking my makeup off every night. I'm a crazy person. I don't know what to do with myself. So what I need is I need someone to come. I need a hair and makeup team is what I need. Okay. Nicole just offered. Wonderful. You're hired. Your pay is nothing because the podcast
get nothing
has
like
so far made nothing. But one day when we're rich and famous, you will be too.
So her expert opinion says to put concealer on your burn, LOL. And conceal that shit.
I know, but I hate wearing concealer and I don't want to be burned.
And then some other lady chimed in.
I don't want to wear foundation. I don't want to wear makeup at all.
Courtney says, Doug. And beautiful. Hello.
This might be
and peace sign. And peace sign. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's happening over here. Look at me, just right off the couch, looking all good.
Fuck you.
You imagine how good I would look if I had the full face contouring, concealers. Remember that one night I put concealers on my forehead wrinkles and they disappeared? It was very funny.
I love talking about how attractive you are.
I'm very attractive.
Would you like to talk about how everybody likes you and everybody hates me?
All right. Randall's here. He's in class right now. It doesn't sound like you're paying attention.
You're a terrible student.
And he's here. Nicole says you'll put primer on first, then the concealer, and it'll cover it.
I know, but I don't want to put primer or concealer on. You don't understand. I am a mascara and lip gloss out the door girl. The problem is that we're on camera, so I have to just keep fucking putting makeup on until I look like a circus freak. And I don't want to. I just wanted to throw on mascara and call it a day. But it's just, I can't. My forehead is burnt. This is what I look like. I look like a clown.
I think you look lovely.
With another coat of mascara.
Oh, now she's putting more on.
This is the mascara I wore to the beach. You know how much is on my face? And I washed half of it.
Nicole says you're beautiful without it too, Stacey. So you don't really... You're putting far too much effort.
Thank you. But on camera, I had to... So this is what's freaking me out. We're still learning how to do this, and we're realizing that as much as we would love the AI to make us clips, the AI clips are only the super like informative shit that we do, which is fun and everything, but like, come on. That's not why people come here.
Well, we do have this. We have the touch up our appearance.
I don't like that. It's fake, and we don't do fake.
It's like all right. So that's nothing. That's very subtle, and this is very strong.
No, we've done this. I don't like any of it. Take it. Make it go away. Here's my point. I'm very self-conscious of being on camera. It stresses me out. And you're a man who everybody likes, and I'm just your bitch wife who never even hit go live on Instagram.
So we have a couple comments. Randall says, "I'll be back in an hour." Then we're going to take his walk again with him. So that's always good, because then if something happens to him, we can call the authorities.
How will we know? And we wouldn't know where to say he was.
We wouldn't know.
Well, actually,
he's probably got a chip.
How funny would that be if, like, man is mauled by alligator, saved by fucked up.
Well, last night, if he had gotten attacked by a bear on that walk, that would have been pretty ironic, because we're talking about getting mauled by a bear.
Tell me about the sticker again while I'm talking about our fucked up podcast.
Well, we have two things. Hey, guys. Do you have no, we don't have the correct episode number. We are at 242. She put 142. So I am actually suing her in a court of law.
I am very high, and it was a very long day.
Hey y'all, I miss all my makeup. It's in Florida. Well,
I'm sure Randall will ship it to you. Just ask Macy.
So somebody
Ren and Snippy, as we
if
call
you
them.
want one of these Marital Hates peel and stick stickers, which is die cut and fancy, as you can see, and gloss coated, just send us your
snail mail. I'll mail it to you.
Yeah, we'll send it to you
for free.
We might even
until we run out.
Until as supplies last, right? Is what they say.
While supplies last, to like 75. Because we bought 100, and so we get it at 25 first.
Well, we probably
I need to put can you put that on my cup?
Oh, let's do it. Then I can demonstrate how easy it is to peel and stick.
So that is that is what's known as a hydro flask.
It's a hydro flask.
And hydro flasks are bougie ass cups. They were like the predecessor to the Stanley Cup. And not the Stanley Cup like the hockey one, but the Stanley Cup that the basic bitches have. So anyway, I didn't like this the Stanley Cup or the Yeti. I didn't like the way they were shaped. I like the way that was shaped. Mm-hmm. And so I bought that, but I had to chase down the lids. I bought 2 of these fuckers, and I spent $80 on 2 fucking cups.
And you've drank everything you've drank out of them for the last how many years? 6 years?
6 years. I have been drinking out of them every single day. I'm getting my fucking money's worth.
Look at that. How's that for merch right there? Look at that.
So in any case, for not $80 plus shipping, I'll sell you my old cup.
Right.
It's got a sticker on it.
It's got lipstick on it up here. It's good.
You can have my DNA. Actually, that's a topic for today. We've got a lot to talk about.
Snail mail. She wants one. We'll get you one.
Yeah, I'll snail mail it to you. Just email me at maritalhate@gmail.com your address, and I will send it to you.
The cool thing about once you use the sticker, you get this this vaguely flamingo pool float shaped piece of backing material.
What are you gonna do with it?
It's kind of slippery. I don't know. Maybe
can I
do
tell
something.
You what you could use this for?
What's that?
Nipple cover. If you need,
nipple cover. Sure.
If you need 2, so you can have nipple covers, let us know. We'll send you an extra.
Very good. Fine.
Or you could you could be a juggaloo. Hear me out.
Oh,
juggaloos. I hope you're in the house, because we've invited.
I think it's pronounced his house, but
possibly. His house. And I tried to get the Insane Clown Posse to come on, ICP to come on the podcast. Because much like ourselves, they are wanted by the FBI, but
what would the Insane Clown Posse do with a piece of?
They could get the stickers, because the Insane Clown Posse, one of the ways that they greet each other is they show each other their buttholes.
Yeah.
So I think that they would show their butthole, and it would have a marital hate sticker on it.
Oh, if they wanted,
so they would just be that way. They wouldn't be caught up on charges, because they're not actually showing an orifice. If you don't show your dick or your butthole, you're good.
I'll remember that next time.
Marital hate. We are here to protect you. By the way, so we're a little quieter tonight than usual, which
I was just noticing that.
Odd. Perhaps we did not get our tweets right. Perhaps we didn't get this out on time. You guys, we're still figuring it out. If you have any brilliant ideas for it, let us know. We are struggling.
Did you get this comment right here?
Which comment?
She heard that Courtney heard that Stanley has lead in the bottom. Never looked into it, but that makes me like
my
face. It makes you like a face.
Cringe.
Oh, cringe.
So the Stanleys, they did have lead in the outer coating, but it wasn't exposed to the part where you drink. That said,
it's a little close for comfort.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you don't want any lead in it at all. But Momavation is a great resource for stuff like that. She's really big on microplastics. She lets a lot of stuff go through that I wouldn't let go through, like fragrance, but she is very big on microplastics. As a matter of fact, she was one of the people that blew the lid off of the Thinks panties. I recommend that every woman watching this podcast go to Momavation when they're looking at feminine hygiene products and birth control. I can't stress enough how much damage we're doing to our bodies with the products that we use and in our environment. You owe it to yourself to be diligent about the products that you use. And on that note, we have Apothecary.
We do. They're coming up.
Alan coming in. We're going to bring him in just a minute. I need to send him the link.
Courtney would rather have no lead in any of her things. What about your Zeppelin?
Well, you know what, though? It's actually interesting that you say that, though, because I would want lead paint. Because lead paint, although not fun for your Wi-Fi in your home, if there's something going on that's some sort of radio signal, it can deafen it. So
interesting. Courtney wears no undies and uses washable pads that she made herself.
Get it, girl. What do you the pad like? How do you stick the pad to? Do you just like? Do they have Velcro and you're furry? And you're furry in the back too? Like, how does that work? Explain it to me, Court. I want to be on the forefront.
You know what? If everybody just bought a tank, there would be no need for any of this.
Every fucking episode goes back to the goddamn menstruation.
It's a menstrual tank. It's nutrients. It's comforting. It's so many. It just cures so many ills. You know.
So we're gonna get a show. This is what's gonna happen to us. Mark my words. The thing that we're becoming popular for is the goddamn menstruation tank. And so what's going to happen is
people.
It's going to catch fire across the nation, and they're going to give us a fucking TV show. I don't know what network. What network will we be on? Comedy Central?
No, I don't think you can put us on a network.
It would have to be on it would be Comedy Central, and it would be like an animation thing, like Trey Parker and Mark Stone would pick
when they did the phone calls or whatever.
And what they would do is they would have various people in tanks while they menstruate and the story of their lives. Like, you know how like they did the Celebrity Wife Swap? You would go into people's home, and you would see what their life was like. It would be like that.
It'd be like that.
Except it would be like celebrity menstruation tank.
I think I came up with an adapter for the tank.
I'm sorry, but celebrity menstruation tank. Come on, say that out loud.
Celebrity menstruation tank. That would be a fantastic reality show.
Who would be your dream guest
on celebrity? I almost said lactation
tape.
God, it's got to be somebody like. I'm trying to think of the people that are on those shows, like Tiffany. She always like has like a handout. Who was on the celebrity real estate show for women? I'm trying to remember
the celebrity real estate show. I don't know, but I just I love everyone and I don't remember much.
And Tracy's here. She goes, I love what I just walked into. All right, so
I'm high off my ass.
Yeah,
by the way.
Well, if you read the comments, Tracy, Keira Knightley for celebrity menstruation tank, which is odd because she's built like a 12-year-old boy. So that would
she may not menstruate. Sometimes that happens if you're like particularly underweight, those lucky bitches.
All right, wait a sec. All right, so
I don't know how I got involved with the menstruation tank. I haven't menstruated in years, but I would have loved a tank.
Yeah, see, it's a great idea.
Well, so this guy, I don't know who it was. I told him to come to the podcast. If you're there, speak up. He said he hopes that it has a good filtration system.
Oh, well, it's going to
sorry. He said he hopes that it has a flushing mechanism.
Well, it's got more of a filtration than flushing. It's ionized. There's all kinds of stuff. So
nutrients.
But there's going to be
an adapter.
There's going to be an extractor adapter, which actually filters the water in, removes the iron from the bloody mess, and puts it into tablet form. So if so the lady can take it and not be iron deficient.
Oh my
So Tracy says, congratulations on being high. I hope it's helping.
God, what is
And
wrong with you?
she sent an email, hoping went through. Nicole had a hysterectomy 13 years ago.
Mine was 2018.
Yeah,
2018.
And then extractor adapter is exactly what it is. So basically, they're kind of like you know how you change your printer toner cartridge. You just snap it in place and put the little lever down, it clicks.
Yeah, and we need printer ink right now.
So if you're like, oh, you want the iron package, click, put the iron in. And it
what if the lady doesn't want her iron? Do you keep the iron? Do you
well,
give
maybe
it to other women?
She could give it.
Do you sell it to, like on the black market?
No, I mean like maybe
maybe
she has another friend or something, like they swap them or whatever. It could be like the new Beanie Baby. They collect them all, or they trade them, that kind of thing. So yeah, there are
I'm sorry. How do you market leftover menstruation iron tablets for kids?
these are crafted by the machine. It's like
by the machine.
Yeah. It's not like you're getting the Chinese crappy.
See, you would have had hang on
iron to take as a supplement.
This is why.
All you people, you guys are crazy with the guy. I'm not going to make anything that's made in the lab.
This is why
I don't want anything that's made in the lab. This iron comes right from you.
You
can't even complain about it.
Please explain something to you.
Yeah.
As the person who wears the pants in the family. Not my quote. By the way, I look like Donald Trump right now. That's interesting. Let's do something about that. So anyway, our
You're so concerned about your appearance tonight.
I am. I'm stressed out. I hate being on camera. And we have to bring our friend on soon. He's gonna look so much handsomer than me. Okay. If you want to market the menstruation tank, you don't say handcrafted by a machine. What you say is handcrafted by a goddess during her
from nature.
From no, but you want to talk about a goddess serving her community for better, or you could be like for a homeless woman who needs money for crack.
Sounds too woke.
Whatever.
Sounds too woke.
Who would be willing to sell their iron from their menstrual blood in tablet form to the general public? How do we come up with these fucking things?
But it's not we. I came up with that.
Okay, but you came up with it.
Yeah.
And I expounded on it, because if you just did that by yourself, it's like how when I tell my inappropriate stories, it's only as funny as it is because you're putting your face on the table and pretending that you don't know me in a rude way.
Yeah. Well, you know how like people will have, oh, here's another thing you could do. You don't want to trade iron with your friends? You know how they trade your iron tablets with your friends? Here's what you do, folks. It might take a little longer to make. It might take several months to do this. But you know how people will cremate their ashes and have them compressed into a diamond? Have your menstrual iron compressed into a diamond and wear it with pride. When you're done, when you've gone through the change, you either have a nice medallion, you like a little thing, or you have a ring. And oh, I love your ring. You do? Yes, I made it. I'm sorry. It's so now we've got menstrual diamonds, a menstrual nom the menstrual dog, a menstrual tank, iron,
what is wrong with
homemade iron tablets.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
This is it's genius. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on some prototypes. Hold my calls.
He's gonna become America's sweetheart. His record's gonna go viral because he's the menstruation tank guy.
And ladies are gonna have they're gonna bring their menstruation tanks to my show, and I'll have to, people used to sign.
How are they
tits
gonna
in
bring
the
a
70s.
whole tank?
They used to sign boobies in the 70s.
You can't have your whole.
Well, maybe they'll just take a panel out of it and bring it up.
They're fragile ladies who are menstruating a quarter of the time. Give them a fucking break.
Could you sign my tank glass? Sure, I'd love to. Mr. Inventor.
Leave it to a man to take something as beautiful as a menstruation tank and make it more work for us. We have other topics about, and I don't know how to segue from menstruation tank to apothecary.
Look at we can see him off camera. He's not, but we have to read a couple comments. So like the new Beanie Baby, I'm not sure I see this being a hot seller. And then it wears on her a little bit. The gift that keeps giving. Oh, and another thing, I actually like the idea of menstruation diamond. She likes that. That'd be fantastic.
It'd be like a
What's
gift every mother can give to her child on her first period is the beginning of a menstruation diamond. One day, sweetheart, you'll enter into menopause and you'll receive a menstruation diamond.
This is grandma's menstruation time. It's very special. She was in the war.
How are we not like having our own sitcom comedy show?
It's fantastic.
I don't know.
Maybe they have natural herbs. Yes, we've already talked about the herb adapter extractor. It's more of there's ions and herbs. There's all kinds of stuff. It's
nutrients. He's been adamant about the nutrients, but you guys, like, we're gonna run way over.
Only if the mother loves you. What about grandma? Grandma, she survived the concentration camps and made you a diamond.
She kept it in her ass. To protect it from the Germans. What was the Christopher Walken line?
I think, the watch. Yeah,
the watch was so good.
So yeah,
if you haven't seen it, you need to see the Christopher Walken scene in Pulp Fiction. It's amazing.
We have completely crossed every line possible tonight.
We haven't even started.
He says it's a great segue to Mother's Day. Why don't you bring our friend Alan on the?
It's great that you say that. It's a great segue to Mother's Day.
I don't know what's happening in the sky here, but it looks like it's like a haunted house.
It's not. We're
okay.
Spooky because we're juggalos.
We're not juggalos.
Wait, you gotta do the.
You don't even know how to do it. You're fake. You're a fakealoo.
You have to do like a C and a family ninjas.
Oh look, there's like a little.
I'm trying.
There's a little blob of rain coming.
I want to be a juggaloo. Okay, you gotta take a screenshot so you can do that. All right, so yes, an appropriate segue would be Mother's Day. And also, I had a segue that was a previous episode. I believe it was 2 weeks ago where Alan was on, where we had a very interesting conversation about the first time he almost had sex with a lady. Oh my God. Go back and watch that episode. Watch that episode. Oh my God.
Alan, can you watch our show every night and just have you on camera so I can watch your reaction to it? Because that would be
that's
fantastic.
What everybody looks. I think that's what everybody looks like. I mean, maybe not everyone's as good looking as Alan is, but we can't all be young and gay and fabulous. Only like 50% of our viewers. We love the gays. We love the gays.
We don't have any old gays.
We love the Jews. We
only
love
have
the
younger
Muslims.
Gays. Yeah.
We have old gay. Don't we have?
Who do we have an old gay? We don't have an old gay. We need an old gay. Do you know? You guys know anybody?
Is Tracy an old gay?
No, she's not old. She's younger than you. I could be her father because she was born in like 82. 83.
I am old. We must have an old gay.
We don't have an old gay. We know some. You know some. We have friends of friends that are old.
You guys find us an old gay. In any case, we would love some old gays. We love some young gays. We love everybody. We literally love everybody. Everybody's welcome here. And our favorite thing about this podcast that we do Monday through Friday on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube is the best place to watch us is YouTube and Facebook, because you can comment. We put your comments up on the screen, as you may have seen here tonight. We love you guys and we appreciate you so much.
I just came up with a brand extension.
Okay.
For the gay men.
Yes.
An anal douching menstruation tank. We just swap out a couple of the plumbing things, and boom, they're ready to go.
See,
don't you want your partner to be nice and clean down there? No.
So,
or is that part of the allure? I don't know.
Maybe this is something we could discuss with Alan after we talk about his Mother's Day lineup for the gifts for Mother's Day for Apothecary, and what?
It's just a thought, guys. I'm spitballing here because I'm not spitting on anybody's balls. That was the wrong choice of words. Never mind. I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. Let's bring Alan on and let's talk about Mother's Day.
I don't even know what he's talking about right now, but yes, we're gonna talk about Mother's Day and maybe get back to our freaky stuff and to our topics of the day. And I'm so excited that Alan's here because I absolutely love him. And you guys may have noticed all the things that I put on Doug this week were things I bought from Apothecary.
Not nice.
We have not used the massage bar yet, but we love the lip balms. I haven't used the scrub yet. I love the smell. It's just I'm finishing one up that's in my shower. And every time I'm in the other bathroom, I'll be like, oh, I wish I had my scrub. And it's not in there. But the thing is, I have company coming and I'm super excited about my company. But like, I don't want them to use my scrub. Is that mean? Like, I love my friends. Like, they can use any other product in the house, but I'm not ready to
keep the stuff with the chemicals in it.
I'm not.
Good stuff for us.
No, we have all good stuff. I'm just not ready to share my Apothecary treats. And the funny thing is, it just started out because my friend, get this out. This is how the small business community works, and you want to be a part of it. Plus, there's tax advantages. My friend Christina, who was a local chiropractor in Situate, Massachusetts, who, by the way, is a mobile chiropractor here in in Florida. She's up in like the Daytona, St. Augustine, Orlando area. And also she gives all of her customers a discount on their supplements. And you don't even have to be local. And you can use your HSA to pay for shit. So do that. And also, if you have pain, get a biomat. They're super expensive, like $800, worth every penny. Back to what I was saying. She knew Keithy, Alan's partner, and I don't know if they're married or if they're just together. Or
well, we'll ask Alan.
Whatever. But whatever anyone wants to do.
Kristen is our guest who's coming. Kristen is laughing. You're getting the chemical. You're getting the Yankee candles.
We don't have.
You're getting the Tide Pods.
We don't have any of that in our house. I promise you that. I have like Dr. Brand. You don't even know. Like I have like some doctor. I have like some design. It's like a fucking Sephora in there. It's just all like hippie Sephora products. Like it's all products that I looked up the ingredients on. But I just want this body.
We don't allow toothpaste in our house, so you're gonna have to chew on a mint leaf.
We have
no toothbrushes. Nope, they're damaging to the environment.
We have toothpaste, and the thing that's funny is we have in the guest room. I left the black toothpaste in there, and the kids hate the black toothpaste, but there's other toothpaste. So we have like 5 toothpaste in our house at any given time.
You're a toothpaste racist.
No, I love the black toothpaste. It's your children that don't. Oh my god, how do we possibly?
All right, we have guests. We have guests waiting. We got to. Well,
we got to get through these comments because we've got a lot, but I don't know which one we're on.
Y'all
get ready for us, Alan. We're coming in hot.
Oh damn! She kept it in her ass to protect it from the Germans, laughing her ass off. That was pretty damn funny. Y'all gonna get storms? Yeah, it looks like there's something nearby, but it might not be coming this way. Neither of us are old. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we an elder lesbian. We only got like one black person. We don't have any Asians. Sometimes we get a couple.
Old lesbians are called old maids.
Oh, well.
That was back in the day. She's an old maid. I have old gays in my family, but I don't think they're on social media because they're out there having a fabulous time.
Do any of them live in Florida and want to come on a dirty podcast?
No, they don't.
We'll trick them. We won't tell them what they're doing. I'm just kidding. We're not going to Cosby your relatives.
That's bad. Alan, do you want to talk about anal sex after we talk about your amazing shopping? He says yes.
Yes, we would like.
He's giving us a thumbs up. Trying to corner
anal.
both the men and women's markets with the tank. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe there's a kids market. I don't know. A baby tank. Baby tank. No need for diapers. Boom! Dropping the bomb on this thing. I don't
want my vaginal discharge uterine lining compared to shit.
It's too late. It's a baby tank.
I have no problem with the idea of the pussy, but I just think that shit is different than vaginal fluids.
All right, could you introduce our esteemed guest now that we've talked about?
I love cum, by the way.
and Alan just gave us a thumbs up. I think he's in agreement.
We're going to bring Alan to the stage.
I am sorry, everybody. I am sorry.
We're going to talk about what you can get for your mother for Mother's Day at the Apothecary, locally owned business.
Hello.
Here's our good friend Alan. We love you. How are you today?
We're sorry.
Good. No, I actually have a few things to add. Well,
please.
Not tiny hand. They have things where you can make jewelry out of semen and things. That's like a thing. So you there's tons of TikTok videos, but you can make bracelets and necklaces and things like that.
My God, let's do that tonight.
Whole different
here's the thing. How do you know they're not going to use it for some other nefarious reason?
That's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
you're into that.
I'm just going to say this one thing, and then we're all going to stop for a minute and realize that it's really time to talk about Apothecary Mother's Day items.
You pronounce juggalo. Did it evolve? When I was younger, it was always juggalo.
No, I think it's juggalo.
I'm just an idiot. That's
okay.
Sweetheart. Okay.
But juggalo sounds like a breakfast cereal.
The owls are back.
The owls are over here yelling at us. I don't know what They don't.
Yeah, owls are back. I don't know, but
No,
I'm
I just
so
had to get that out for like the past 2 days.
No,
I was
it's
like,
good,
I'll
it's
just
good.
okay.
wait.
I
It's
but
good
I
input.
have to say this. But the juggalo, is it juggalo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not Lou, not skip to your
So
juggaloo.
Courtney says hi, handsome Alan, and
Hi.
Yeah, everybody
Nicole has
loves
seen
Alan.
those videos. So
Oh my god. Okay, so well, we're gonna have to do that. But I will say, I want to discuss all of this. I definitely want to talk. I don't know if you heard about my gay men's panel that I want to have. I was having sex with Doug, and it came to me in an idea when I was trying to figure out what to say, dirty talk, and I was like, oh, a gay guy would know what to do.
my wife thinks
about
of
my
gay
butt.
men while she has sex with me. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I don't know how she turns so many people gay, but that might be part of it.
Just lucky.
I haven't been able to poop, and I didn't know if it would be a good idea or a bad idea to let Doug back there. Like, would that help me? Would that hurt me? How do y'all do it? Because my friend Billy complains about the douching. Anyway, we should talk about Mother's Day and loop back. But I really want to talk about which like on the scale of bodily fluid grossness, I think we all need to come to some sort of mutual agreement of.
I know what's number one.
Shit.
Black vaginal discharge.
Okay, that sounds so racist. What he means is
it's
discharge
that the color
that
is
is black.
Yeah.
Not that it's from a black hole.
Why would you even go there?
I have no input. I'm speechless on that one.
Yeah.
Never heard
Well,
of
there was a whole
it.
thing on a previous episode.
We're supposed to be talking about Mother's Day.
If
And
your
we
mother
know where
has
you're at.
vaginal discharge, take her to a hospital.
If you're watching this podcast right now, you're
Or
probably
buy her a tank. Better yet.
If you're
Good
available,
transition.
the
Like
improper-
Keith said.
It's halfway to a diamond.
So good. So good.
Oh, okay, so if you're watching this podcast, you probably forgot about Mother's Day because you're a terrible person, just like the rest of us.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, and
Randall's
we're so glad
laughing.
you're here, and we're so glad you're all here, except Randall, who should be paying attention in class. And we wanted to spotlight Apothecary once again. Alan is just absolutely amazing, as you can tell. If you haven't seen him on the podcast before, he was on 2 weeks ago. We had the time of our lives, and we've never felt this way before. And I swear it's the truth, and we owe it all to Alan. I'm so sorry.
Please don't sing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm really high. It gets worse. So at least you're not here when I'm horny. Because if you like so much as like go like that, like if you were like, oh sweetheart, I would come, like right on, like I would just. So
and then I would mail it in and have a diamond made. Everybody wins.
So I see the heat has warmed up in Florida.
I was out. It is a little warmer. I was out. We were on the beach today, but I want to talk about you. So Alan's Apothecary, local business in New Bedford. If you don't know New Bedford, it was previously a whaling town, and of course factories as well. But it's basically like it went to shit, and they're rebuilding the community. There's so much beautiful architecture there. There's some amazing people. There's great art. There's great music, and there's great small businesses. And Alan was just actually in the paper or something.
Local New Bedford. God, they just rebranded, so it was I forget. Explore New Bedford. So
okay,
it's
so
like a
again,
digital thing.
A legitimate news source, unlike this podcast. Alan was cited for his work in the small business community there and help rebuilding it. And it's something that's as properties in Massachusetts get more and more expensive, New Bedford was one of the more affordable places. And the thing that's interesting about it is it's becoming less and less affordable because it's getting nicer.
I just support everyone. I'm just there. I support everyone, and I just try to help promote and share everyone, But yes, it is getting outrageous because the train.
Yeah,
Alan, you know what you need to do?
The train is coming. The train is coming. It's been trying to come for 47 years of my life. So
right. Introduce yourself from now on as former whaling captain, Alan, and current shop owner.
Is that maybe what gets you going?
I don't know. I think like former whaling captain sounds like you learned the errors of your ways.
Before you came out, did you date? Wait a second. Before you came out, did you date fat chicks?
Equal opportunist,
So yeah, so you could have been a whale captain.
I mean, my motto is like all dicks matter. So
There you go.
No.
Oh, that's true. There's whales.
You're not going to riot, are you?
I didn't even think about that. There's male whales as well.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but my like homophobic assumption was that before you came out,
you were a whale.
Before you came out, you dated fat girls, because every fat girl I know has dated a guy and he's ended up being gay later. And by the way, it's happened to me now 3 times. Three times.
I mean, statistic wise, I guess it's gonna happen. You get
Well,
with
but
who you're comfortable with.
I think sexuality is a spectrum, and we're all on it somewhere.
Right.
And I think that the more
I'm getting off
rigid
of it.
someone is,
Bye.
the more rigid someone is in one direction or the other, I think they're limiting themselves. Like, be open, and also we respect where you want to be, but like maybe be a little bit more open, because I think if you can being open sexually, I think is an indication that you're open in other areas of your life. I don't know.
Interesting.
What the fuck do I know?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be talking
You
about
don't
Mother's
know
Day
nothing.
and what the Apothecary. So I ordered a box from Apothecary, and I ordered my plant is doing much better.
You don't have to lie to me. It's okay.
We kill plants. We were killing your plant, but we brought it back to life.
You just have to put a plant that will live in your environment in that pot. Like a cactus would be great in there.
No, it's still alive. It's
It's hanging in there
on.
barely.
It's got
a
one.
little green.
It's got one little branch. Is there something we should do to it?
Do you
I'm gonna
water
send
it?
to it.
Is it like dry?
It was
Well, so
it was
that's the
dry,
thing. They
and then
keep
we
telling us to.
I bottom water everything, and that's a terracotta pot. So basically, if you sat it in water for a little bit, it'll soak up what it needs, and then you let it sit out. It can't be in direct sunlight. It will burn.
Should we keep it inside or outside?
I don't know the weather there. I keep mine inside.
It was 96 today.
Yeah, that probably can mess with it too.
That might be why we kill plants.
Direct sunlight can.
And it's on the patio in our porch in Florida. It does have a lanai on it, but
yeah, you're probably just burning.
All right, so here's the thing. So Mother's Day is coming up. It's one of those Hallmark holidays where people have to try to pretend to appreciate their moms,
which you should do every fucking day, you spoiled little shits.
Be that as it may.
May that as it be.
There's a holiday coming up. Everybody's expected to buy their mother something. Now, my mother said, keep your money. Don't need any of your crap. That too. Yeah.
Dead. You have no mother.
Unless
she's
Upon the corner has some stuff that I could, pour in with the ashes and shake it up, and boom, she comes back.
This is the second time this has come up. Oh. Your mother's coming back to life. Elon Musk is helping her. She's going to have a half whale, half human baby. He's going to live in the water by us, so Elon can't get him. And then eventually he's going to want to meet us, and he's going to get an adaptive car, come to our house and hang out in the pool and eat sushi.
So let's just do that after Mother's Day, so I don't have to buy some gift.
Okay.
All right.
So there's nothing.
I don't want to take business away from Apothecary.
There's nothing that can bring your mother back from the dead at Apothecary. Like if she's ashes, no. But I can tell you this: from using their products, they
can make you feel like $1 million.
You will be revitalized.
Like no matter how crappy you feel, like just the lip balm alone, which I just put on like 5 times.
Bathe in it.
Because I just had a little sunburn at the beach today. Their products are just fantastic. And it's funny because I called tonight's episode that we found the new Rose Apothecary, because there's so many great things about the Apothecary, but I love a good, clean beauty product. Like that's so hard to find. Like these are safe products. They're not going to give you 9 kinds of cancer. They're not going to fuck up your.
That's what I have for you.
What's that?
What's the label? I didn't put the label on.
Is that the oil, the one that we talked about?
Yeah, this coconut lime.
Oh my God.
Coconut lime. I could smell that all day. It's so good.
Oh, also, there was a product that I saw and I was like, Dolly Locks makes a dry shampoo. It's a powder. It's literally arrowroot and essential oils, and for dark hair, it's arrowroot for essential oils and something to dye the powder brown. It is the best dry shampoo I have ever used in my life, and they get like $28 a bottle.
I'm from like kitchens, and I had a friend who said her dry shampoo wasn't working out, and I had honestly said, like, do we have cornstarch? And we did, and she said it worked better than anything she had. It's like
well, so I think that
the more natural aspects of things I feel like have a better effect than like what you get now.
I'm 99%, I 100%, and I'm 99% sure that the only reason they used arrowroot powder instead of cornstarch is everybody knows what cornstarch is. They can go to
Right.
their cabinet and be like, "Oh, I'll just
Right.
use that." And it's literally like that and spearmint and like a couple of other things, but it's like the one thing
I
about
mean,
it is
arrowroot's great for like any thickening
yeah,
agent and whatnot. So you can do a
absolutely.
lot.
Well, here's the thing that's really cool about it is that they mill it incredibly fine. Like it's like the finest. It's almost
Pure
sand
cut arrowroot.
so fine. It's so fine that it feels almost liquid.
It's silky smooth.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
Like your balls, baby.
Like my balls.
Okay, so are your balls silky smooth, Alan? Do you want to tell America and parts of Europe?
Parts unknown.
It's like you don't have to
You
answer
can
that
subscribe to the OnlyFans to find out.
question. Everyone subscribe to Alan's OnlyFans. Alan, provide us with a link. So tell us. So what we loved about your store is I was able to buy a huge box of stuff. I think it was like 12 items for under $100. I can't even tell you how much I've loved everything in it. And I just love Alan. And he's doing so much for the community there with his boyfriend or husband. I don't know. Boyfriend, Keith.
Hey, no Russian now.
And Keith's from Situate, where I'm from, and where we got married. And I don't know. Let's hear what you have for Mother's Day that would be a great gift that could probably get shipped to you in time.
In time. Well, yours wasn't bad, right? It was less than
mine
the
came in 4 days. It was
yeah.
4 days from sent to arrive. So you need 4 days to ship it. But with Mother's Day coming up, I would advise everyone to get an order in tonight.
Get it now. Now.
Do it tonight. You're here.
Yeah.
He's queer. We're queer too, but in a different way. And let's see. We're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna find some cool stuff. Get it done with.
Yeah.
You can do it right now on the podcast.
Oh, can we make Alan bigger and put us down smaller? Can we do that? Let's see if we
need
can do
to
that.
be any bigger.
This one.
Yeah.
No, that's picture in picture.
No. Well, we lost him. Hang on.
Bye.
We just have. We might have to make one.
Wait.
Rude.
No.
There you go. Oh no, you had it.
No.
That's fine.
It's it'll put us.
Nothing changes. I'll just go like this. So I make a variety of the products in the shop. Candles, scrubs, lip stuff, room sprays, all that stuff. And then everything else we have our local entrepreneurs. My candles that I do have, for the time being, I'm taking a breaker on making some. 'Tis the season. I have some wax melts as well too, but try to make them pretty. Wood wick. It's all organic soy wax, and this one's Love Spell. It's the last one left over from Valentine's Day, and it's cherry blossom, rose, geranium. And then the other one that I kind of made consistently is cold and flu, and it smells literally like Vicks.
Nice.
Like, it's great. You can huff it. It'll clear out your sinuses. You can light it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I love that one.
If your mom has sinus issues,
I was going to say any mom with allergies would go crazy for that, but the mom with allergies probably wouldn't want the other one, right? Like the mom who likes cherry blossom is not necessarily the same mom.
It's something for everybody.
And I'm one of those people who like the earthy eucalyptus and cedar and all that versus the floral, but I did love the cherry blossom. I make a charcoal body scrub. Activated charcoal in it, so it's coconut oil based. There is essential oils and a variety of others, vitamin E, jojoba. I realized I've been pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was jojoba.
I thought it was jojoba too.
I've been calling it jojoba.
Jojoba.
You could be a jojoba or a jojoba.
Yeah.
As long as you're
so I put magnesium in this as well too, which is like super great for you. Vitamin E, the oils, grapefruit, tea tree, eucalyptus. So that's good. This is actually the biggest jar product that I have at the moment. I think this one is 8 ounces at least. No,
how much does that go for?
This one is 18 or 22. Bargain. I don't remember. 18 Bargain. Or 22.
Bargain.
Yeah.
Special Mother's Day pricing. 22.
So
the thing about anything with coffee in it, it's excellent for cellulite. And any kind
This
of
one's not coffee, but I have made coffee. I did
Which one?
a
That was charcoal.
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 Charcoal
Sorry.
magnesium.
Charcoal is great for
Yeah.
detoxification.
So I did for the coffee ones that I did like a orange essential oil, and the combination between the coffee grounds and the orange, it smelled like you remember when we were kids, the chocolate oranges that you would
Yes.
smash? It
Yes,
smelled
yes.
just like that. I will say it always kind of made a mess in your tub because like the coffee grounds
Yeah.
and whatnot. But I'm like, it's worth it. Don't slip and die in the tub. I will say anytime you use any products that it is coconut oil based, it will grease up and line your tub.
And
So
it will,
please be careful.
and you have to be like careful about using them too from a plumbing perspective. Like I use coconut oil for everything, but like I'm very mindful of what goes down my shower drain. Like I use coconut oil to shave my legs, but I basically use like 2 pumps to do both legs. And it like just by putting it on my leg, so much of it's absorbed, and then I don't even end up moisturizing afterward.
So is that the charcoal helps with toxins, right? It's a
Yeah.
detox.
Yep.
So if you have a toxic
Well,
mom,
You have a toxic mom.
you
perfect
take
one.
the jar
Passive
and you
aggressive dip.
throw it at her. I have a variety of other salt scrubs, sugar scrubs that I make. This one right here is frankincense and vanilla. It's a sugar
sounds
scrub.
awesome.
It's warm and kind of masculine, but still delicious. So
So if you have a masculine mom, we have something perfect for the masculine mom, the toxic mom, the non-toxic.
Do we have any comments over here that we need to get to?
We do.
Just give me 1 second to get to some comments, Alan.
So Keithy is inside,
that's
Oh, what does that
Oh,
mean?
and Doug getting
Say
off
what?
is the point. On a very unrelated note, is my mom buried or cremated? She's actually
Cremated.
both. She's
right here.
and buried.
Oh, no, I wish I'd hang out with her.
The only thing I'll be doing on Mother's Day is spending it with my daughter and grandson. My mom passed away. I'm sorry to hear about that in 2021. So that's
sorry.
new. We're sorry about that.
We don't like
Randall's got to
orphans,
focus. He's got no time for this stuff. And earthy scents are amazing, says Nicole.
right? I like an earthy scent.
Mm.
Okay, so what else? So tell me what else you've got.
So bath salts is a thing that I do, and I say bath salts, and a lot of people are like, I don't take baths. Well, now I put like bath and foot soak. It's great
Yep.
to soak your feet. Your feet are a great way to pull toxins, and I have bigger jars, and I do smaller tubes as well. And this one's lavender rose, chamomile rose, and then I think I have a chamomile something else at the
So
shop.
here's
as
the thing
well,
that's
too.
crazy. Like if you were like broke as fuck, you could get your mom like a candle from the Apothecary and she would fucking go crazy. But if you were like
Handmade.
if you had like a bunch of money and you wanted to do it up, Alan would put you together
Put a
a
basket
fucking
together. Then.
fabulous basket together. Just call him up and be like, Alan, I need a basket.
I have a
Mother's
whole
Day.
sequence
Here's my
of roller perfumes that I've made. They are coconut
So if
oil
you have a
based.
smelly mom, we've got products for
And these I do as each of the chakras, if you're
Yeah.
familiar
Nice.
with that. So this one's root. And I put a little bit of mica powder in them. You shake them, and it's like
A little
this
little
sparkly.
sparkle.
milky deliciousness.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
Yeah,
I got some
so
milky dough. Never mind.
we know, Daddy Doug.
Yeah,
We
I'm
know. So these are great. They don't stain your skin or anything like that. This one, root chakra, is cypress, black pepper, and sandalwood. It's quite tasty.
Keithy says orders by Monday for Mother's Day have free shipping for over $50.
oh, look at that.
That's very good to know right there. That's
See,
good.
he's working.
Nicole likes.
Wow.
Nicole says taking baths are her thing. So relaxing.
Hey,
Oh, she likes the sparkling.
to my viewers out there, if you can't afford to order from Apothecary without the free shipping, then don't. But if you can pay for your shipping, they're a small business. They're just getting started up. When you're a small business, everything operates on very, very small margins. And Alan's going to want to come hang out with us, and he's going to want to take us to a nice dinner, and we're going to all go to Disney World together there. And so, give him a lot of money. Anything on here?
Nicole says, "Ooh, that scent sounds amazing."
Which one
Was
that?
the one with the mica in it? I think was
I
the
like
perfume.
the mica. Yeah, that sounded really good.
What was that? That was that wasn't I forget what the perfume was. Was it chamomile? It wasn't chamomile. I forget what.
Chamomile.
Shamalama ding dong. I don't know. I forgot what the perfume was. That's what she's talking about.
You guys have got to do like a rose.
You know what my drag name would be if I was a drag queen?
Please tell me.
Okay, so first of all, you'll probably hear it once I say it. Every time I say the word eucalyptus, I can't help but want to be like eucalyptus. So my drag name would be Eucalyptus.
Oh my god, I love
And
it.
it would be eucalyptus.
Okay, wait. Tell me,
Fact about
have
me.
you ever dressed in drag?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. You know,
I feel
working.
Well, so here's my thing. I think like
yeah, we'll have fun when we go visit.
yes, absolutely. And you'll probably my clothes will be too big for you. You'll have to borrow something of Doug's.
That's fine. We'll take them.
I don't have any ladies' clothes though.
He's quite flouncy. He has a purple.
I
suit.
am flouncy.
He's flouncy.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds. Yeah, I can be flouncy.
I don't know
if
if straight men like being called flouncy, but you were told you had.
You know what? I'm secure.
If
you
you're
told
secure,
you had the face of perfection once.
I did. Yeah, somebody told me I had the face of perfection.
Doug loves the gays. He loves y'all because y'all love him.
He looks like he has a boat.
There's no reason not to like the gays.
No, there isn't. No, but I like everybody. It's kind of a problem. I like everyone, and then I realize, oh, this person might be a serial killer. I got like one.
Get on
right
their
now.
good side, you know.
Yeah.
Be nice to everyone, and hopefully, God forbid, anything happens, you're spared.
I forget from last time. So I'm super baked. But I forgot from last time like how Ellen has this ability when you're talking to him to like kind of like nurture and support you while you're talking to him, and he's just
that's a good skill right there.
Authentically, I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound naughty, but it's not. He authentically penetrates your heart.
I like that. I'm gonna put that on a business card.
You should. You do. You authentically penetrate your heart.
But like authentically penetrate, and then you flip it over.
It's gonna be aggressive.
Yeah. See what I mean? So then you have like this. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that. I have no problem with that. Yeah. No, I think you're super. Like that's something in today's world. And I think what we have in common is, in addition to being, small creators, small businesses, is that we both want the best for everyone. We all want
a topic of discussion for me lately as well, amongst like some new friends and whatnot. Just authenticity, and it truly, I think, just radiates through anyone's intention and purpose. And you have your brand, your products, and all that, but it is like what's behind it, what it means to anyone, and is it just a facade or is it genuine, and I personally connect better with that as a server in a restaurant or a bartender. I want to give the kind of service that I would like to get. I don't like the fake hospitality or anything like that, so I just try to be as authentic and true to myself, and the rest around you follows, I think. And I'm just a big all-inclusive, everyone has a seat at the table, just work together, grow, and be sincere.
You nailed it. I mean, that's exactly how we feel, but you're way more authentic, so we kind of hate you for it.
Well, I do on that note though, I've found in business though, like a lot of people that are super insecure treat people badly.
Oh yeah,
because
it's all projections. Just everything in life. It's just hold a mirror up to everyone. Honestly, it's just, and I've realized that too. I mean, doing my own work and growing in so many different aspects of like, don't take anything personally, because honestly, it says more about someone else, and don't let someone react or get you reactive, but all.
You're frozen
up there for a sec. Hold on.
Are we having internet problems again?
I hope not.
I will fucking lose
I'm just going to take you down and put you back. Let's see if he comes back.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
You're back.
Right.
We've been having an issue.
You done froze.
That at like 9:45 at night, our internet just goes.
Yeah. We don't know what the hell's happening.
I was on the phone with I tried to call Quantum. I was on the phone with them for half an hour. I couldn't get anybody on the phone, so I tweeted to them. And this woman is like, "Oh, you can email this number and they'll call you back in 2 to 4 days." I'm like, that's an acceptable solution.
I don't think humans can.
She's like, no.
Humans
she was
cannot
always
go
like,
3 to 4 days.
I
Without
just needed
internet.
her. I badgered her until she finally said no. I don't think it's an acceptable solution. I'm like, okay, I just needed you to tell me that
That's
it's
pretty
not
funny.
an acceptable solution. Like 2 to 4 days. Spend hours on hold or 2 to 4 days. I fucking hate everyone. You know who would never do that to you? Alan. Alan would never put you on hold and say wait 2 to 4 days. He will tell you to wait 2 to 4 days for your package to arrive in time for Mother's Day. Allow extra time.
I needed the 2 days for Keith to sit there and wrap everything for 2 days straight. That's
Pimpin' ain't easy.
And are you guys gift wrapping or are you just packaging?
Just packaging at the moment.
And for $10,000, I will fly to New Bedford tonight and package your Mother's Day gift. $10,000.
Celebrity. It's like a
an
celebrity
extra
passenger.
surprise in there.
Yeah, an extra surprise, like a diamond that I made for you.
Out of what?
Well, that's the
I don't
thing.
have
You don't
anything.
have
I would have to get a yeast infection because I don't have uterus.
Oh,
Nicole wants to know if you have a business page on Facebook.
I do.
believe
So
you do, right?
the official website is apothecorner.com, but on Facebook and Instagram, well, Facebook it is Apothecorner, and then on Instagram it's Apothecorner222. But through the website you can find everything. And then the connection to our online store as well too. And then on the Facebook, I post all of the events we have. We have something planned for every weekend this month. Every Saturday, we have a pop-up in the shop, someone coming down, setting up one of our vendors. And then we have a plant swap that we're doing May 11th. And then on Mother's Day, May 12th, we're doing henna, a pop-up, which is open, the public, and first come, first serve. So we have a lot going on.
Right.
You guys have a lot of really good events going on.
Nicole
I'm just
is going to check it out.
Yeah, you should. Everything that they sell is just really cool. Like I didn't see an item on there that I wasn't like, I want this. Like the whole store just feels cozy. It feels cozy.
It's a whole vibe. I mean, that is like how we say it is. But it's just honestly, it's one of the things people always say when they come in, and that it smells good. And I'm like, I'll never get sick of hearing that, because it really is what we were going for, was a whole vibe. And it either pulls you in or it's just not for you and you walk on by, and that's cool too.
Who's not into good smells?
Well, the thing that's interesting about it is
the vibrational thing.
I haven't been to the store. However, I do use the products, and I do have a box of the products. When I got my box of products, it wasn't like the smell. Like it wasn't like I opened from like a Bath and Body Works. Like it's there. You have to smell for it. It's not like overwhelming. So because I know for some people, they'll go to a business, and if it's got smells, they're out the door.
It's not Yankee Candle
like
walking down.
No, it's like
getting a headache. It's
it's like walking into your grandmother's garden, like kind of a vibe.
Which is because I make a variety of room sprays.
Actually, we have the abundance spray, and we used it like last week. We need to use more.
Oh yeah,
maybe
I love it. I spray the shop with it every day. We have little witch brooms hanging upside down by the door, and I spray that with it every day. And
I have to hang my hens. I was going to put them on Doug's head this week, but I didn't. You guys may have noticed that I had things from the Apothecorner on Doug's head all week.
The hens would be great. And the tiny hens.
But they have bells on them, so I'm going to probably wake up.
Tape the bell. Tape the tiny bell. And then dangle it with the tiny hands.
Doesn't he remind you of me so much?
The two of you would be trouble together.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, there's so many similarities.
I'm a fan of tequila, so just keep that in mind.
I don't know if I am ready for that.
What's that?
Tequila. I will buy you tequila all night long. We have some bougie ass tequila. I'll drink tequila with you. We have some bougie ass tequila.
There can't be much left in there.
Oh, well, somebody was here on vacation and decided they wanted to drink 2/3 of the bottle of our $200 bottle, the blue and white lamp bottle.
Looks like a lamp. Looks like a table
lamp. Or the toothpaste. So
yeah. Well, But why the fuck is this tequila so expensive? We have no idea.
It's handmade by
You can make a bell on the top.
People.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
As long as
It's
there's
crazy.
no worm in it, I'm fine.
All right. So did we had questions for the gays?
I already asked for the gay. Well,
All right.
the gays, the
Ask
gay.
the
We're
gay.
one right now.
It's called.
I'll speak.
Tonight's
with gays.
episode
I think
is
I'm qualified.
Ask a Gay.
You're both talking at the same time. What was that?
I said I'll be the voice of all the gays. That's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
the
we
gay
do.
men,
We have the
lesbians. We've got covered.
Yeah, we got
got
those. We got those bitches covered.
They will fucking cut you.
I fear no gays.
I don't think that you should.
I fear no gays. I love all people.
Near a Home Depot. You're going to get yourself into trouble. Or
You think I'm going to get knifed by a lesbian?
Better bust out the knee
think if you
pads.
keep up your attitude, yes, you will, son.
I think just
And
you
they'd be
saying
right.
that I'm going to get knifed by a lesbian makes you the person that's generating the hate because I've never seen a lesbian with a knife.
Because I'm manifesting it.
Yeah,
You've never seen a lesbian with a knife.
No, I have not.
What do you think?
I think every lesbian
I've
seen
because they're
has a
gay.
knife.
Like what lesbians
Hang
keep
on,
tested with sharp objects.
Alan's got something. Alan's going to be the voice of reason here.
I said I think every lesbian I've ever known has had a knife or like a pocket.
Yeah, no, I think they're all
Tracy
carrying
says, "Yep,
one
this
right
bitch
now.
loves you." Tracy, do you have a knife? Do you wield a knife?
course
It's
Tracy
gonna be
wields
like,
a knife.
no,
Are you
she has a
kidding me?
gun.
Why did that bitch move to Georgia? She's got an arsenal of guns. She's got AKs, son.
Yeah, she has a butterfly knife. Well,
She has
I guess maybe you were right about the lesbians, angry lesbians with a white
all right, well,
with a
maybe
knife
they're
because they ain't getting the
listen,
dick.
I thought that
That's why they're angry.
I thought that the bear in the woods people had gone a little too far and defended the entire male gender yesterday. But I might have to recant because lesbians carry knives. Like there's a reason for it.
She says I yield guns, which I think she means she wields guns.
She wields
right?
or yields.
Well, either one.
We support your rights as an
Although
American.
I think it's probably and Nicole carries a big pocket knife in her purse. Wow, there's all kind of knife carrying people now.
Because people suck. You never know. You have to be protected.
Oh, dude, we have been very close to 2 road rage incidents as of recent.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah,
it was a good time.
But what are you gonna do? Somebody pulls. You're gonna pull a knife out, and the guy's gonna Jones you in the street.
I have one more. I have one more plug for Apothecary.
Please do it.
We're doing a raffle. A monthly raffle
for your salt room.
It's on the page. This is a backwards photo. But it looks like this. So we are raffling off a gift basket for Apothecary worth $100. A plant donated from, or that we're purchasing from another local plant shop, our neighbors in the mill, at a $45 value, and then a gift card from a home studio and boutique, High Vibrations Home, another neighbor in the mill, for a $30 gift certificate. So we're running this raffle to raise money towards salt therapy, halo therapy, to bring that into our space and to pursue our goals of future, hopefully building a salt cave. And
I've personally done the salt cave, and I can tell you, for anybody with a chronic illness, anybody who's sick, I think it's great for children. Like it's incredible. Like if I had one nearby, or if I was like, because you can buy like the recirculators, I would, if I could have like salt blown into my menstruation tank, I would do that at least once a week.
You'll have to come visit.
I'm supposed to come up for a wedding in August. So
alleged wedding.
Don't you have a child?
No.
Someone has a child around here?
No, we have so our kids come down here, but Doug's our friends are getting married, so we're going up in to go to their wedding.
And then we gotta go back up for Nolan's graduation.
Yeah, but that's not till the next year.
Following May, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't graduate till next year. He just actually he has an interview tomorrow. Yes. I think it was tomorrow, right?
Yep. Okay. I wish him luck on that.
And he has an interview tomorrow for a swim club in Needham. Like, I feel like he could get such a better internship. I don't know. You guys don't have room for an intern that you beat on that you pay shitty money.
No.
He's like,
hi, it's me.
Oh my god, I had an idea while you were talking. Do you mix your products? Do you mix them at home or in the shop?
Home.
So I love the idea of you doing them in the store so people could watch, or maybe even doing classes.
Classes and
because
things have been talked about. Our space is slightly limited because it's like 500 square feet. Um,
Mhm.
so it's limited with that, but we have connected with people where we could rent out their spaces as well. But class also, it's something. I don't know if I'm a teacher, I guess, so to speak, where everything for me is the things, the stuff, and the shit. So,
I think you would be. I think you would be a phenomenal teacher because I feel like you would do it in like a cozy, warm environment where it would feel almost therapeutic.
yeah.
Like I feel like you would put people in a circle or like a half circle or
And
whatever,
then
and you would
bathe
sit on
them
the
with the
floor.
tiny hands.
You would have your tiny hand that gives me the fucking creeps, to be completely honest with you. So creepy.
Wow, it's so big.
But I think that you would be great at it. And the thing that's interesting about it is like, you could charge 50, $60 for the class, obviously, but the ladies are going to come thinking that they're going to come and make their own beauty products and do that forever, but they're going to be like, oh, I can go buy it for $10, or I can buy all this shit and put it together for myself and make a mess in my fucking kitchen and have to clean it up. No, I'm going to support this small business instead. But hey, you can also sell the products they need to make the products and profit off those, because you have bills to pay, and it is better for these people to buy them from a local business than it is to run all around town trying to find this shit.
Nobody got time for that.
Send Jeff Bezos
Ain't
to
nobody
another
got time.
planet.
All right, so Tracy says salt caves are amazing. Randall is back into his house, and
What's up?
and Tracy says, "Take my strong hand, child."
Oh my god, it scares me.
I
I don't know
love
what it is
that.
about it. It feels creepy.
Well, you're also baked, so like anything that's out of the ordinary.
No, even when I'm not baked, the small hand, because he puts the small hand everywhere. But it especially freaks me out.
Maybe she had a bad experience with some guy with small hands.
I feel like she liked him 2 weeks ago, so.
And I think it's funny.
No, I think it's hilarious.
And Nicole
but
wants to
it's also
get her
creepy.
some of those small hands.
like-
We do have some in the shop now too.
Yeah, they're like
to
$1.
restock them.
They're so cheap.
I think they're $5.
$5 still. It's like $1. Like everything is expensive.
It's
now.
$1 a finger,
It's $1 a finger.
or well, the thumb's free. It's $1.25.
Only if you ask nicely.
Yeah. Look at. She's not using your lip balm.
See, instead of giving people free, you guys should give them free hands with a free tiny hand with every order over $50. That I like better than free shipping.
Then they get this tiny hand.
The tiny hands probably cost about $1, probably less if you're buying them right. And so but shipping would probably be $10 an op.
So
like my package costs me $25 to ship.
Yeah,
I applied for a accelerator program for the business to it's kind of a 12-week program of learning more business, and they dive deeply into pricing. So I look forward to that should I get picked for it. So I find out.
Of course you'll get picked for it. Let us know if we can do anything to support you. So like the thing that's interesting, so we all have, the three of us have different backgrounds. So Doug has been in marketing and design for
forever.
Since before you were
born.
Since
before the Mac was invented.
And I have a degree in economics. My background's in business development. And so, but you also bring that younger generation, like that younger generation, like savvy, particularly in terms of social. So I think that like we have a really great relationship starting here.
Put that down. There's lead in it.
And we're like,
oh, sorry.
And we feel it's just so weird.
I need one of you. Sticker.
Oh yeah, we'll send it. Yeah, we'll send it to you. Yeah.
We'll send you one.
Talked about that today.
But we did.
I have a bunch too.
We feel like like almost like a parental feeling toward you, like and you're like our kid, like because we do have 6 kids. What's one more?
I can't wait to send them to conversion camp. Come down here to the south.
The other way, it didn't work.
I'm gonna pray that gay away.
I'll be the adopted gay. It's cool.
I took. He didn't want to go to the gay bar, so we went to the monkey bar, and somehow an elderly woman still hit on him, and he complimented her shoes.
Like,
and
your shoes are fabulous. Still nothing.
Like he practically went, your shoes are fabulous. Like with the hand.
I will do that so like people feel more comfortable. It's funny, like we've talked about like at the gym or something, like you almost gay it up around women or something
Yeah.
because you don't want to come off as predatorial. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, you don't want that to happen. So, of course, the first thing you compliment is them. And they usually pick it up and they're like, ugh, why do you got to be gay?
Well, yeah, but the gays are the.
Why you gotta be gay? That should
Just
be a shirt.
love me. Why you got to be gay?
No, a lot of women fall in love with their gay best friends. Like it's a thing, and even like men falling in love with like you can have an emotional connection to someone and not want to fuck them. But the problem is a woman will go the rest of her life without sex because y'all are stupid, and men are not.
Daddy
stupid.
gotta have it.
They're not stupid. I mean, like honestly, I'm starting to understand why they didn't let us vote for so long. Y'all don't know what you're missing out on. Get yourself some dick or pussy or tongue or fingers or barnyard
small hand,
animal that
small
is
baby
willing
hand.
to join you, whatever.
Or tiny hands.
And whatever tiny. Oh, no,
Yeah.
So we had a comment here from
I don't
Randall.
want my puss to look bigger than it is.
Randall
It's
says,
already like flailing.
so Randall says, I think Alan needs my rainbow penis. I
That
think he's
costs
coming on
extra.
to. But wait a second. Randall, you need to specify the penis. He makes he
I
makes
have a rainbow penis.
Yeah, he makes those. Yeah, he makes the rainbow
These
candles.
are full
But
size,
big.
full size
Yeah.
rainbow candles.
Oh,
He has some
candles.
lovely. He has some lovely cocks in his collection.
You wanna sell them in the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, Randall, hit our boy up.
Let's talk.
Because he partners, and Randall's actually down here in Florida, but he knows how to put things in the mail. Believe it or not.
Oh, I bet he can put his penis
A
anywhere.
box of dicks showing up in the mail sounds like
That would be like your that'd be your Christmas morning right there.
How the fuck did I not think of this? So, Courtney owns a gem and jewels or what do you call those things? Crystal group.
Crystals, yeah.
A crystal group, and she has her own business. She sells a lot of different products. She's an online marketer as well. You should really know her. So it's Courtney. Where's her name? I don't know her last name. Courtney Richey. You need to Courtney Ritchie. You need to know each other.
There she is.
Courtney Renee Ritchie.
That's her name right there. She was rolling on the floor laughing.
She's a little busy right now because she has 6 fucking kids, and one of them's still nursing.
Oh, that's right.
And her husband's only home on Fridays, so the poor thing. And then they have like no power from tornadoes, but not right now. I think they have power right now. Anyway, yeah, that's Court. Nicole, I think you have a business that we want to support as well. I don't know if you guys would be a good place to network. You should do it. Everybody here should be networking with one another, or becoming friends with one another. Like that's what we're about.
Or fighting each other with knives.
No.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Even the juggaloos show each other their buttholes.
Sorry,
juggalos. They show each other.
Juggaloos is a fruit flavored cereal.
Juggalooza.
If I can't get some juggalos to come on the podcast, they want the ICP. But if I can't get some juggalos to come on the podcast,
well, Randall's a juggalo. So yes, Gemini Creations, but I have mine on hold at the moment. So all right, hold everything because Nicole's coming back with a vengeance at some point. Gemini. I think you put gems in your eyes.
Gemini. Oh, she's a Gemini. Oh,
yeah, see what I'm talking about?
Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Love it.
Well, I totally forgot about that Gemini Creations, but I have mine on hold at the moment.
I would have to sell Scorpios.
Nicole, if you have inventory, even though if you have inventory sitting there, it might not be the worst idea to talk to Alan so your inventory doesn't go stale. Work out a deal. I
just noticed something. Look what happens, right? I'm going to pull her thing up there. The name tags go away. Whoop.
Mm-hmm. What about the name tags?
Because Nicole, we're focusing on Nicole, right? And then boom, our name tags come back in an animated fashion.
Know that?
I did not know that.
You can learn something new every day.
Yeah, she's a Gemini.
Dude.
Her birthday is in 20 days. 20 days.
Happy
We're going to have the Nicole birthday spectacular.
You're gonna have to remind us of what the date is. Normally I would write it down, but I'm
sounds
really
like about the
tired
22nd, 23rd, right around there.
Randall will know.
20 days from now.
It's 20 days. It's the 22nd.
What other live interactive fucked up podcast can you go to on a Thursday night where everybody becomes friends with everybody?
We don't know. But Nicole says she's out of inventory. She's sold out. That's how popular and successful she was. Now she's on hold.
Can I ask a serious question of everyone? So, I'm really proud of what we've done so far with the podcast. I'm really super proud of what you've done with Apothecary. What I need to know is, am I proud to it to the point of being obnoxious, or are you guys happy for us that things are going well, or are we annoying and we should shut the fuck up?
Well, we could be annoying because we
two things can be true.
I was going to say that maybe they don't have such a loving relationship like we have.
Let's be proud of your annoying success. How's that?
Oh, excellent. I like that. Yeah.
Two things can be true.
It's a motto I
That's
live
the
by.
second
Very
time
wise
you.
man.
That's like your catchphrase. I have to write that down.
I have a few of it, but yeah.
I shut my laptop off because I think I was drawing off the internet. So I figured what I'll do is be on my phone.
Nicole says, "Shut the fuck up." Just I'm happy for you all. And
dude,
Tracy says, "I would not be here if you found you to be annoying."
We are getting better every day. Apothecary certainly. Even in the last 2 weeks, you guys are blowing up.
I don't know how.
Thanks, I try
because we have no idea what's going to happen on a given night. Like tonight,
no, we don't.
We got on here and we started it went off the rails. I invented a menstruation tank for a baby.
This is the 97th menstruation version.
So yeah, so really we don't know what's gonna. Are
you
sad
have no
that
plan. I had a hysterectomy? Like, do
you guys have to get out of the house a little bit more? I think
we did get out of the house today. Actually,
we went to the beach today, and guess
what? Brought in some life experiences.
It was the first time we left the house in an entire week.
Yeah, we had not been out.
I have been so sick.
So today we went to the beach, her dolphin beach. We saw the two dolphins. There was a manatee.
The iguana. Don't forget.
There was a couple of iguanas.
We went to Ding Darling, and there were iguanas like at the car, and one of them was just like hanging out. But then when I shifted the Jeep, he was like, "Whoa!" He was out of there. And then we saw another one. And then we saw some fish jump, and then there was like a couple blue heron. Yeah. The gator was out, but it was like a long walk.
Just a magnificent
So we saw a manatee, and we saw at least two.
I look out, and there's this gray blob, like probably 15 feet out in the water, and I'm like, "Is that manatee? Like I swore I saw something, and then sure enough, he comes up afterwards, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like it's like between that and and there was fish jumping out of the water. Like 3-4 feet out of the water, these silver big fish. It's craziness.
So I was maybe 15 feet from the manatee in the water. I was only in up to my knees, and then I went out with the dolphins, and twice they came in within like 15 feet, I want to say. So they got really close, not as close as last time, but like close enough that I felt like they're my friends. But they weren't as friendly this time as they were last time. And I don't know, like if I need to like put some tuna behind my ears or change my diet, or I don't know, but
or I'll put you in the tank.
So we did leave the house today. We picked up La Casita. Like we're so boring. We are so boring. We're your aging parents, and we are falling apart.
You're also sick, and we're doing our best.
So I have a chronic health issue. We never leave the house. You're right. We haven't even been to our church. We go to a church cult. We haven't been to church cult in a while. We're supposed to be helping them with their marketing, but again, church cult, we've been not even able to take care of ourselves. So we finally left the house today and it's every Tuesday and Thursday. Like we work our asses off till noon, and then we hightail it to the beach. We rock out in the car. We say hi to Jim at Ding Darling. We just got our new annual pass. Then we go to the beach. We have some sort of debacle with the parking situation. I swim with dolphins. I beat Doug with cribbage. He makes delightful snacks. I eat them. He does most of the work. Then we both we drop things at the car. Then we both go to the bathroom. We make friends with strangers, and we get back in the car and we listen to gangster rap at the top of our lungs on the way home until when we're on the bridge and we order our takeout and we bring it home. And then we take a shower, and then we fuck, and then we work on the podcast. That is every single Tuesday and Thursday, except today, because I had podcast stuff to do. So we didn't fuck yet. We're going to have to fuck tonight. So please don't horrify us too much.
I wanted to share this.
I don't think that he could horrify us.
Probably not. No. I think we do the other way.
I really think it should be the other way around.
One of the cool things at the beach today, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. I have to share the screen here.
You'll just come up in the middle.
And there was this really, really tiny school of fish swimming around. And when I play this, you'll be able to watch. There they go.
And they were little angel fish.
Perfect unison. Like it was crazy. Like I've never seen anything like that. So hopefully
they were little
tiny
angel fish. They were so freaking
The Matrix.
It's craziness. I'm realizing how much of a matrix we're in. And it's funny because I realize that sometimes I sound like I'm full of hippie bullshit, and I probably am. But today I had asked people what their biggest fear was, which was like, sometimes I just draw questions out of a fucking hat because I'm like exhausted and just trying to get something out there to like, that we can all chat about. And there's no topic I won't discuss, but sometimes I realize like, like that's kind of a downer. And of course, today was another one of those days. And it was like, what's your biggest fear? And so one of our friends had been homeless and she was afraid she would go back to that again. I had no idea about that. And then, wow, one of our friends had been homeless. One of our friends is afraid that they're going to die alone. One of our friends was afraid that they're going to lose everything because of their medical bills.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a kind of a downer.
Like it was a super downer. But like the thing is that like everybody has genuine fears that we can all relate to, and we are all far more alike than we're different. But my advice to everyone in those situations, and by the way, we're in some fucked up situations ourselves. I think everybody is to some extent. Like it's not a contest. Our lives are all fucked up. But the thing that was interesting was that we all have that stuff that's fucked up in our lives, and that's where we all come together in the struggle that is being a human being. And I don't know, I'm really proud of what you're doing there and what we're doing here. I know I said it before, but I will say it a million fucking times. I'm really proud of you, and I'm super proud of us, and I hope you're as proud of you as we are.
Thank you.
Now to the comments.
Yes, please.
Nicole, not only do I make and sell gemstone jewelries, but I do oracle and tarot card readings. But her cards are in Florida, and Randall's like, not for long, because I think Randall has designs on shipping them back there. Maybe that's what I inferred from that.
We're in the middle of
Is she in Florida?
She was. So all right. So here's the deal. She used to be in Florida in a relationship.
Courtney came to the podcast one day. How she found us, I have no idea. We love her. We call her Shortney. Courtney came up with the idea for Friday Jackbox, which we do every Friday night now. Everybody loves it. We have a blast. And Shortney has quickly gained master hater status because she also brought over her friend Nicole and her friend Randall. So Nicole and Randall were a couple living in Florida, but it didn't work out. And Randall told everyone on the podcast it was because he needed to work on his mental health. And I respect that. I respect that he took ownership. And I don't necessarily think that like any relationship breaks up because of any one person, right? Because like, even if you're in a relationship with like a total psycho narcissist, and I'm not saying that either one of these people are that at all. I don't know. They might be, but probably not. I think they're delightful people. But in any case, why did you pick that person? Like when you go through a breakup, like it's really easy to just point that finger and say that the other person is the problem. But what you should be saying is, okay, if the other person was entirely the problem, like this person's a bona fide psycho, why did I pick them? That's the question you have to ask yourself. So there's no one person at fault in a relationship.
I feel like there's answers to that though.
It's two things can be true.
Tell
though.
me. I want to hear it.
There is, but also like I agree to both sides of that statement where I don't know, seeing a relationship that I was in, I don't recognize that person or why I would have been in that relationship because current me would not. But I had to work through a lot of shit. But I see from the point of like where I was like, oh, we settled or just went to this because it made us feel whatever. So
I mean, not to like, drudge up your childhood, but people like us who have had difficult childhoods, we have a tendency to have difficulty in relationships. We pick people that are wrong for us. We repeat childhood patterns. It's not a personal attack. It's a psychology book.
But I'm a firm believer on like, I will regret nothing that I did. And I feel like everything, brings you to where you are right now
and
whatever you need. So it's like, yes, even though I would call some of them trash and some of them, I learned from all of them, honestly. And I learned like what I didn't want and then what goals I had and didn't have and all those. So, if you're at least a little more self-aware, I think you can at least pull something out of it. And in the best case scenario is people just understand that they did not work as a couple and they are just two individuals. You don't have to get lost in each other fully. And then hate everyone.
I think that that's the thing that's really impressive about Nicole and Randall. And I hope that they know like that if you guys were not cool with each other, we would not joke about how we're in the middle of a love triangle. Like we respect you both. It seems like you both respect one another. Please let us know if we ever give you a hard time. But I think that I think you guys are setting a really good example of what a breakup should look like. And I wish that kids had, that I know you guys don't have kids together, but I wish that couples, especially with children, would do that, because it really impacts the kids. Like, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your ex, and you're hurting your kids, but you're probably hurting yourself more than anyone else when you do that shit. In any case, we have some comments.
We do. Tracy says her biggest fear is living in pain forever.
Yes, girl. Yes. Well, so the other thing was that
mine's
Nicole,
being tortured.
Yeah, well, that's living in pain forever.
We'll do that.
Thing. What's her name? Nicole is up in Minnesota. No, not Minnesota.
Yeah, she's in Minnesota. Yeah.
And Lori, Courtney is in Missouri. Tracy's in Georgia, but from
Randall's
Massachusetts. You're from Massachusetts. Was Ann here tonight?
She was at the beginning, I think.
Hey, Ann, what's up? Sorry, I'm really high. Ann's in Massachusetts as well. No,
she was here. Yeah.
A
lot of comments.
Ann's from Massachusetts, and there's 35 people. Tonight we're quiet.
Yeah, it's a little quiet.
But 30, I think Thursdays are quiet night.
Yeah.
So it's and we're getting better and better at doing it. Like this week we did the things I put on Doug display. But what I would like to do in the future is to do like a giveaway. I'd like to do and I'm talking about businesses in general, right? Like, so I'd like to do as much as we could promoting it leading up the week up to it, but like I need to collaborate with that person, and because of my illness, and I'm like struggling to even do this on a daily, I haven't really been able to set it up. But the big thing is, like, we're willing to work with you, with you or any creator or business that wants to be a part of the podcast. We're open to ideas. It's just that I don't have a lot of bandwidth at the moment. So if you make it easy for me, I'm going to say yes. Like, it's easy for me to say yes. It's so easy for me to say yes. But if you give me another fucking project, I might have a heart attack.
Nicole says, I don't want the friendship we had for years to go to shit because our relationship didn't work out.
Yeah.
Which is great. If, I think a lot of it depends on
mature. We love that.
Is there something that you can't trust this person anymore? And like, or is it something they do that's so despicable that you don't want to deal with them or whatever? So I think there's it gets complicated, but I think that's a super healthy way to look at it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people aren't friends when they're in a relationship. I mean, we've talked about that a lot.
We're best friends, but
I talk about that too. I think that's like a huge thing. Is like I think it used to sound annoying, like, oh, I married my best friend. Like, I do think you should have different people in your life. Like, not one person can be everything. But then meeting someone like Keith and having that connection of like where you genuinely like someone, like, yes, we love people, but do you genuinely like them? And like that speaks volumes, and just like, laughing and enjoying just existing together.
Well, the thing that's interesting is we've been together. So it'll be 11 years that we've been married, 12 years that we've been together this summer. We've been through a lot during that time. Doug had job loss. I got violently ill for 10 years. He had to be my constant caregiver. We had 6 children. They had lots of drama. We had drama with our exes. Like, we have been through it. And we are old and tired, and we are just trying to rise up against the world. And I'm telling you, we are okay with, like, we're just chill.
Well, we're trying to be chill, but we're not chill people by nature.
No, but when you get old, like having that partner, like having someone, like, the thing that I love about our relationship, because we see the world differently, is that he challenges me. And I need that. Like, I need someone that's going to challenge me, or I'm going to get bored as fuck.
Right.
So he challenges me.
I get that.
I challenge him, and we have different good qualities. And even if I wasn't attracted to Doug at this point in my life, and I'm only 47, even if I wasn't, I would just, go to town on myself and still be with him, because he's like a security blanket for me. He's my best friend. He drives me fucking crazy. But it's interesting, because if you look at our marriage, and I look at marriages that I saw that were successful, like my grandparents, who were married for like their entire lives, that's what their dynamic was like this kind of like best friends. but didn't see the world the same, and got sick of each other as time went on, but still put up with each other.
I see the world correctly, and you,
No.
however, have some learning.
Need a dick.
So, Randall says they didn't have kids together, and then he said, I hold everything in. I projected it all on her and my mom. I feel like a piece of shit a lot. Now, you got to excuse yourself. And he's out there. He's got 1.6 miles to go. So he's out there.
Yourself. That's what I always tell everybody. Go F yourself. Forgive yourself, baby. You deserve it. And then you can heal. What would you this is how you do it. The easiest, can I teach you how to, listen, you'll probably have something brilliant to say because you always do. Kind of annoying. You can't be fabulous.
You're welcome.
That's not the gay combo. Like, you're supposed to be like fabulous and fabulous, not like.
And this is me with my clothes on.
Oh, I almost called him daddy. That would be weird, wouldn't it?
I'll take it.
That would be very different.
The kids are out. It's
no, I don't think those are kids. Oh, it is kids.
It's Zach.
I thought.
Okay. So, what were we talking about?
Alan with his shirt, with his clothes on. I don't know how we got there.
No, it's just the neighborhood children are wandering around. I'm concerned. Is that normal at 9:30 at night, Florida, on a school night?
I don't know. Maybe they have a sleepover. You don't know.
Okay. And it is just the neighborhood. He only lives around the corner.
Yeah.
What was I yammering about?
It doesn't matter. Being old, being gentle on yourself,
exhausted.
forgiving yourself.
Oh, I think my thing with forgiving yourself is that if you look at the situation and say, how would I do it better if I were in that same situation again? And learn the lesson. And that's where you forgive yourself and you just move on. You say, okay, I've learned my lesson. I will not do that again. Next time I would do this. And then you can move on with your life. That's how I forgive myself. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Perfection.
I'll go with it. I'll go. I'll try it out. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it depends on the day and the mood and the version of Alan that's like dancing.
Oh, dude. I am with you all the way. Actually, it's funny because I haven't been meditating as much because I've been doing so much podcast stuff, and I haven't been to church because I haven't been feeling well. And because of it, like I have been like less. Like I got really stupid annoyed with Doug's brother and some lady in traffic today and my Jeep Charger. Like there was like 3 things that I got upset about with like, that was just like, why are you getting upset about this? It's like,
I've been raging lately. Like I feel like the past few days, like I'm happy. Everything's good. There's a lot of change and transition and it's good. But also the reality of life is just sometimes it fucking sucks and you're annoyed at the world and like stop breathing around me, stop existing. Like I'm just like cunty for no reason. And I think I miss Keith. He's been working a lot, so it's like I haven't seen him as much and it's just busy and stuff, so it's all good. But the reality is the duality in everything is, yes, it's good, things are happening, but like sometimes the world just can get the
you can take it.
So I'm just suggesting
can I just pull on this comment?
Please do.
Selena is here. Hey, we are the Swiss people from today.
Shut up.
We met a couple, a nice young couple from Switzerland. They were kind of touring all of Florida.
Oh my God.
And
this girl is smoking hot. Like probably the hottest woman in America. And she's not from America. We're fucked, ladies. We are fucked. She's gorgeous. Her boyfriend was also very handsome. They were very sweet.
Nicholas, I think.
I was off chasing dolphins. I'm sorry. I'm a spaz like that. It's so we met these people.
So we met them. We told them about the podcast, and they showed up, and we told them that all our other people that join the show and comment on the show have become friends and all the stuff. And so it's
Tracy, Courtney, Ann, Nicole, Randall, now Alan. Yeah, you're going to be one of us.
So maybe we'll have to go to Switzerland.
I want to go to Switzerland
and join in on their podcast.
Do you think Switzerland is ready for us?
Oh, we have a person at our spiritual center from Switzerland.
I have friends in all of Europe and now finally Switzerland. Thank God, because I was Ukraine. I have a lot of fucking friends in Poland of all places. I have like 30 friends in Poland.
But no, thank you guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks. We're psyched that you showed up, and Hopefully we don't scare you away. Because
or maybe we do a little bit, but at least you'll remember us, and,
And-
you'll be like those old people at the beach. By the way, is that lady super baked? Yes, I
she's
am.
very baked, and she got
And
a
I
little
got a
sunburn
color
today from being
today.
out there with the dolphin.
And I didn't even wash off after the beach. Still burnt.
Selena says Switzerland is ready for us.
Yay! I love
good.
it.
So we're ready for some Alps.
I don't know when you guys leave, but if you want to be guests on the podcast, we'll come to you. That would be hilarious.
I got their whole itinerary. They went from.
Oh yeah, they're doing like
they're doing the whole
tour.
thing. Yeah, they'll probably
Oh,
see
so
more
cool.
of Florida in the 2 weeks than I
Yeah,
will
it's
all
nice
year.
to have a vacation. We just take our like little day, like our 4 hours off a week. We take four. We sat down and did the math. We take 4 hours off on Tuesdays, 4 hours off on Thursdays for the beach. We take 2 hours off on Saturdays for Costco, and we take 3 hours off on Sundays for church. But I've been so sick lately, we haven't done all of them.
So we've been watching church on TV.
So it's a total of like
it's very technology
12
forward.
hours a week where we're not sleeping or working, but we're always like coming up with podcast shit. Like I can't stop thinking about it.
So Nicole will be back for game night tomorrow night for 8 for sure.
Oh, Kristen's here. I totally forgot about Kristen.
Kristen was in. And then Tracy says, I lost my shit today and just did a major vent session. I have to get it out, and then I moved on.
Girl,
So you can't keep it in.
Why didn't my phone ring?
You can't keep it
Your
in.
master hater. Oh, gee, Lesby. You can call me anytime, day or night. You too, Ellen. Oh, you guys. All the people that comment every night.
Thanks,
You know,
Mom.
you're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to change your voicemail, like your answering thing, because if it, you know how like when you call a doctor and says, if this is an emergency, like a psychotic break or an emergency, please call 911. You're gonna have to put that on. I don't know what's happening with your hair, but it's nice. So Randy says, Alan, I'm gonna look for your page, and then
Thanks.
Selena says, thanks for the nice chat today.
No, you're welcome.
It's
Thank you.
fantastic to see him. I'll be back tonight for the game. And look at Tracy says, I love you.
Oh, we love you.
That's so nice.
Oh, so we need to tell Selena. So we do on Friday nights, we do a game called Jackbox. And so Jackbox is like, I don't know if you have it in Switzerland. It's called Cards Against Humanity, or there's a game called Apples to Apples, where you get you get a card is dealt and everyone has a card in their hand and you play against the word. So basically what happens is they give you a prompt like,
they ask you a question and then you answer it, and you answer it in the funniest way possible.
Give an example of a question. We have screenshots.
What is the worst flavor of cereal?
What is the worst flavor of cereal? And somebody would say foreskin, and they would win. Or somebody else would say, I don't know, sugar, because Americans put too much goddamn sugar in their food, and I agree.
Barack Obama card.
Yes, the Barack Obama card.
So
kids with ass cancer.
One of the more outlandish ones was where's the worst place you can propose to someone?
Jerking off into a pool of children's tears.
No, and someone actually answered Auschwitz. It was not
by
not
someone
good.
you mean me. I
Yeah,
said
that was her.
Auschwitz.
That
I
was
think
her.
that Auschwitz.
But
well,
I think it was like someone said at a funeral.
If somebody was escaping Auschwitz or somebody was about to die in Auschwitz, that actually would be really romantic.
But then,
like now, like if like Alan and Keithy decided they were going to get married, I don't know that they should go to Auschwitz now and get engaged. Like, I think that might be weird.
Well, now it would be
especially if they have like a flamboyant photographer situation. Like,
hello,
and is like taking pictures, like a photo.
All right, so today on Netflix, we see one of those things. There's a series out, and it's called and it's about a love story that happens in Auschwitz, and it's called The Tattooist of Auschwitz.
We live in the Matrix,
and I'm like, what in the god?
We live in a fucking.
I do not
Matrix.
want to. I mean, I'm sure it's a fantastic, well done, but I don't know. I need some uplifting stuff. I need fun. I want to watch a dating show. I want to watch.
Well,
skanks arguing.
we're rewatching. We're watching. Actually, Doug's never watched it before, but and I had gone off the trail for a while. We're rewatching Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I'm not a Real Housewife gay. I just have never gotten into it, but also now I don't even watch.
Well, this one is like 15 years old,
but it's like so old, like it's almost like a period piece at this point. Like the hair,
like
and
watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
exactly.
So weird.
Which I never
it's
watched
like
live
travel.
Jersey Shore.
No,
but then
we watched it.
We watched it a couple years ago.
It
was unbelievably funny.
We love bad reality shows.
Shows.
I think I would like it with people, but by myself, I think
exactly.
It's
you have to do it with someone.
Yeah.
So on the days where I feel like really shitty or like I'm doing paying bills, or just like doing stuff that's like some sort of repetitive thing, like where we're not leaving the house for whatever reason, and we will just binge something all day, and I'll be baked, and Doug will make me some crazy snack. And actually, I get the best snacks when we watch cooking shows, so I think we're gonna have to watch a cooking
Oh yeah, I
show.
up my game.
When we finish Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're gonna have to watch cooking shows. But we have 15 years of Real Housewives of Atlanta. 15 years of those crazy.
I'm not watching 15 years of that. But it was really interesting to me because
he said something. What?
I said theme the snacks for like each.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll make you Atlanta snacks.
Yeah.
That's what they do on Watch What Happens. Although Andy Cohen has stepped
He
down.
left. How do you replace that guy? Guy was perfect for that job.
You get what's his name to do it? Sterling Cooper, not Sterling Cooper.
Sterling.
No, the guy
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
No, he doesn't. No, he's not the same.
Because you need a flamboyant gay.
I don't think.
Yeah,
Anderson Cooper's gay. Yeah.
I guess Anderson. You don't think Anderson? Like, if you can butch it up, you can.
Hey, if Gloria Vanderbilt is your mom,
I think
pretty good chance you're going to be gay.
He could be fat. I don't know that's how that works.
I think that's how it goes.
Could go either way.
Like Junior De La Renta.
All right, here we go again.
Oscar's son.
Here we go
also
again.
Gay.
Keithy, not even Keithy. Alan, I'm gonna need Keithy, who I've never even fucking met.
Never even met
I was
that
trying
guy.
to remember to acknowledge him because I know.
Who I think is here, by the way.
Hello, gorgeous.
Right.
Tell me, what do you think as a gay man, because you're going to speak for all gay men in the world that has ever existed, because that's how being gay works, is you're all exactly the same. You're not unique individuals that expand far beyond being gay, but also
stereotypes happen for a reason.
What makes you gay?
What makes you gay?
Yeah, like what? Dick, that's like what? Like, do you think it's genetics? Do you think it's life experience? Do you think it's being comfortable with the sexuality spectrum? Do you think it's what do you think it is?
I think it is who you are. I think everything
like
in sexuality is a spectrum anyway. I don't think anyone's straight. I don't either. We're the only people that label everything so fucking much and then also want to be included into everything. I don't know.
Well, we label you because we can.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, label with me so you know where to put the dick. I get that.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but we're all spiritually evolving beings, constantly, perpetually spiritually evolving beings.
That's the goal.
And if you have, we all have a varying sexuality. And by the way, in different times of our lives, that may evolve, right? I mean, it's evolved for you.
I think that's why in past lives, like I consider myself now a hybrid, just in the aspect of like perspective of things. I can see and understand the perspectives and like women and whatnot. I'm all set with like putting it in on me, like,
yeah,
but love it for what it is. But yeah, I think overall most people will say they're connected more by the soul than it is anything to do with the gender. You connect on that level, but on a romantic or sexual level, if it is there, it doesn't have to be either. But same thing, I think it just speaks beyond like what gender is or what people try to make gender,
Well, the thing that's really interesting about it
all
is
man-made anyway.
We have so many constructs around what a relationship is supposed to look like and what you're supposed to be as a person, what you're supposed to be as a woman, what you're supposed to be as a man. And none of us are owning up to our expectations as to the stereotype of our place in the world.
We all need that balance, I think no matter what it is, you can gain it of like the balance of the testosterone and everything else, just with one another.
Well, the thing the thing that I think is, my chair hopped a little bit.
Into the pool.
See, my brain just hopped too.
Oh, it's happened.
The thing that's interesting to me is it seems that the solution to really every problem everyone has, be it personal, professional, sex, drugs, rock and roll, is if you come from a place of love.
I was going to say, you're going to say love, right? Yeah. It's the greatest force. We're Disney, but it's like, true. It's true.
And by the way, like, it's so funny because like people have this idea as to what love is supposed to look like. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I didn't love this man, I would just be like, quiet as a mouse, let him do his thing. But love to this man is a kick in the ass Yes, it is.
I've learned
Oh,
different things of like love too. One, a friend of mine had told me to an ex of mine was like, first of all, someone may only know what love they've been shown in the
yeah.
past.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, you don't know. And we all have different kinds of love language, and whatnot. But
Yeah.
then what I have learned is also what the difference is between just love, saying it, and then actually like unconditional love. I feel
Yeah.
like most love from a family is almost an obligation love or a conditioned love, where if you don't fit into their pocket, then you're
That's
being
unfortunately
talked
true.
about.
That's
So,
unfortunately incredibly true.
Yeah,
and
depends on
that's
the
why
family, but yeah,
chosen
that happens a lot.
family is just very much, unconditional. And I feel like that's been something I've understood more recently in my life by the people that have entered my life and become chosen family, but learning what it is to allow yourself to be loved by someone else without judgment, but also feel it from them too.
So it's interesting that you should say all of this. So I have my daughters don't talk to me. It's a whole long story. I'll tell you privately sometime. I can't talk about it online. But my daughters don't talk to me. It's very painful for me. But I would rather they didn't talk to me than they talk to me out of obligation. Like I want them to be happy. I want them to have their best lives. It breaks my heart that I'm not a part of that. It's been a very big struggle for me. But they need to worry about themselves first and foremost, and they need to do what's best for their mental health. I
Right.
love them. I think of them every day, and I wish them only good things. But I mean, I think that you're completely right about family, and I think, but the other thing I think is, and I like not to be all like patting myself on the back for where I'm at spiritually, but I'm really feeling like, like we talk about having like a level 10 life where you're trying to like incrementally do better in every area of your life. And so holy fuck.
What?
This is fucking crazy. I wrote my level 10 life, which is like, you do the concentric circles with every area of your life: spirituality, health, finances, friendships, relationships, home, whatever the fuck the wheel is. And I wrote out what every level looked like for me because I'm so analytical. Like I can't just gauge things. Like I need to know, what does one look like? What does two look like? Degree in economics, ADD. I don't know what the fuck my problem is, but I love spreadsheets. I need help. Uh, so for me on my level 10,
Yeah.
for spirituality was that I was one with the universe. That I actually have this written down. I could communicate with animals, and I think I specifically wrote dolphins, and that I loved everyone. I swear to God, it is written down inside somewhere. I swear to you, I wrote this fucking down. It's insane.
Randall has a good comment. Conflict is a part of a true relationship as long as it doesn't cause physical, mental, or emotional abuse. Yep. Those that don't have conflict are a lie, and that in a weird way, that's why we call this marital hate, because we think that it's hate, but it's not hate. It's like, but right. Like it's like that sort of more annoying, like that annoying thing where you hate somebody for a half a minute and then you're like, all right, fine.
But the thing that's difficult is that in relationships we all fuck up sometimes, and like there have definitely been times in our relationship both where Doug or I have been abusive to the other, and like either not realizing it or losing our cool or whatever. And I think that there's like a big difference between somebody that's like, okay, I fucking was like, I was completely out of line there. I shouldn't have raised my voice. I shouldn't have spoke to you that way, whatever, and apologize for it. And somebody that perpetually does it. Like we're equally fucked up to one another. It's my point. But I think like the problem is that I think people feel like if they make a mistake in a relationship that their partner is never going to let them fucking hear the end of it. And it's like, then they can't forgive themselves because they feel so defensive. And it's like, give your partner the space to apologize, to improve, to show you, to tell, like, work through your feelings and tell them what you need as a repair, right, as opposed to, beating them up perpetually, unless you just want to be miserable because it's going to make you more miserable than them. Doug must have read
communication. Yeah.
Well, Keithy says nobody will get me worked up like that handsome gay man. We also learn from it. Yeah, that's part of it. And then Randall said, we already know you like to spread on the sheets, which I'm not exactly sure what
Do you
that
mean me or Alan or Doug?
No.
I'm sure there's all kinds
All
of.
of us.
You,
We all like
Stacey.
spread on the sheets. I will
Because
be
you said
spreading-
you like spreadsheets.
Oh, spreadsheets. Oh,
Yes,
okay. Ah,
Daddy.
very good.
So he
I
made a thing. Yeah.
He made a funny,
funny.
and I did.
I will tell you when I
I
spread on the
got it.
sheets tonight, it is going to be sandy.
Oh,
Moist.
she's covered in sand.
Sand everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
All my business. There's
Ooh,
sand.
exfoliant.
She didn't take a
Yes,
shower.
exactly. I took shells and rubbed them all over myself at the beach
She
today.
did.
Like the little
That's hot.
microscopic ones.
She was looking for shells, but she was like sitting there in the water, and
I found one of those twisty horn things.
she was putting the sand on her knee, and she's like, "Oh, this is good. This is an exfoliant."
And I
the
saw the
ashy
little-
knees.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's.
I saw the I was the one who saw the school of little fishies.
Yep, you did.
I
You
think
saw
you're
that?
the one who saw the manatee. Or was that
I saw the manatee, and I was like, oh, "Like, what is it? Like?" Because it wasn't out of the water; it was below the water. I'm like, "Why is that water like gray over there?" And I kept an eye on it. And finally, he swam over a little bit, and then he took a breath.
I think
so
I have
you
to put the
saw
pink
his
on.
little
I think the
nose.
dolphins like the pink the best.
Oh, well,
You
That's where
summoning
pink
them?
I'm super high. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait,
Um,
we have a question?
she goes, "It'll be like sex on the beach for your guys."
Oh my god. We're approaching 10 o'clock. So we're gonna have to have you on again, obviously. But
I don't know. I think he overstayed his welcome.
You are lucky to have me, Daddy.
Yes,
we
are.
are, but I don't know.
Don't
I
you
feel
let
bad
any-
that Keithy has not been on.
I think that he's a
He's gonna
hologram.
make it up for you. I'm not
Well,
making him
Figment
up.
of the imagination.
It's just
Yeah, I
me
expect him
typing
to cook
over
me
here.
dinner. Actually, we're gonna need a place to stay when we go to Massachusetts.
Vicky St. Pierre is here.
That's
Laughing.
my cousin.
Oh, very
hey,
good.
Vicky, what's up?
He's
Welcome.
from Maine.
We're so
Oh,
glad you're here,
Vicky-
and also
Vicky, I'm not. Your cousin might be
she's
gay.
laughing.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
He
He
loves
seems to like the dick an awful lot.
I like the
And
tickle.
Randall has done his 5 miles. Good. We're,
Get it, Randall. Randall's been walking.
I've been sitting
for
in this chair
charity.
for 2 hours, and Randall's running around there
Yeah,
getting all
we-
fit.
I'm
Y'all
just
are all
watching
doing-
the floaties behind you just go back and forth.
Oh, yeah, they go back and
oh,
forth.
it's a whole thing. We do slow mo videos of it. They go back and forth. all
Vicky's a
night.
shout out. We got the shout out. She's up in Maine. Is that right? You said.
Yep, yep.
We love Maine.
Where are you
Portland,
in Maine, Vicky? We love Bridgeton. It's our favorite.
I
place
believe
to go.
Portland. it
Okay.
is.
Nice.
Pretty sure.
Portland has a ton of cute shops. Actually, we almost got kicked out of Soak.
Oh, there was a
We were
foot soak
soaking-
spa there, right? And they put they heat up rocks, put it in the
Foot
big
soak?
thing, right? Yeah. And so you pick your salt or whatever, and so you're sitting there in these like kind of quasi recliners,
But
and
they're
this big,
metal.
like thing.
The
Yeah.
soaking tubs are metal, and there's rocks in them. So
And
if
they
you
heat the
move your
rocks
feet
and
at
then-
all, it sounds
Yeah.
like a drum, like a metal
And the only
drum.
thing separating you from the next group of
It's
people
a
is like a
curtain.
curtain.
And
So-
we're laughing our fucking heads
and
off and
we're-
throwing rocks at each
We
other.
were across from each other, and we're like throwing like trying to
Me,
get
Doug-
rocks in the other.
Me and Doug and Noel, and we went to the.
It was about
Chinese
the funniest
place.
thing ever.
We went to the Chinese place and had like authentic ramen, authentic
Yep.
dumplings, and salted cod fried rice and bacon fried
Oof,
rice.
So good.
Yeah.
So I
It
would
was
go back
Empire
right there.
Kitchen. I don't know if you've ever
Empire
been there.
Kitchen,
Vicky.
absolutely
Empire Kitchen.
amazing, locally owned business. Although Portsmouth, Portland's having some issues with. They're having some big problems with drugs
I think a lot of people
and
have it.
homelessness.
A lot of areas are. So
It's rough.
Nicole wants to swim with dolphins, but she doesn't like going in the lakes or the ocean. What are we gonna put it in the pool for you?
Yeah.
Doug's mom is working on a half human, half killer whale.
In her
hybrid.
90s, by the way.
She's
Vicky
dead.
says, "Come back, we'll
cremated.
have
the
a ball."
woman
Yeah,
was
for sure.
cremated. She's coming back. She's going to come in the pool. I don't know. I thought it was a good
I don't
idea.
know. All right, so we had a lot of.
We have topics we're supposed to touch on and be responsible about. So I'm going to pull them up while you do comments.
Well, Courtney says
and-
they have monster dogs, which they do because we pulled them up on the show here one night, and they come up to shore.
That's
yeah,
why I'm practicing fisting for dolphins.
she's practicing the dolphin fisting. I don't know.
FFD.
Do you need,
I
Alan?
really-
And you can tell me. You don't have to answer this question. Actually, anybody can answer this question. When one does the fisting with another person, do you have to rehearse or work out muscles? Because she's been working out for like 3 weeks.
The only
to
muscles
to
I
fist a
use
dolphin.
are these are the muscles I use.
Yeah.
This on the typey,
And this with
this with the thingy, and like
Yeah.
and then
Right. So you're
and then
good.
like maybe the scrolling, but that's all the exercise my arms.
Also, leave the dolphins alone, but you should be fine.
I want to be with the dolphins. They're my friend.
All right, so Doug has a solution to that. A period pool. No, it's a tank. It's a period tank.
Menstruation tank.
And
Melissa.
we just
Hey.
we extended the brand to gay men to clean their little area down there, and
We still haven't talked about
for
that.
babies. So no
First of
diaper,
all,
no muss, no fuss. You just
Everyone
Baby
should
in
clean
the
their
tank.
asshole, not just
It's-
gay men.
it's all good. No, everybody
No,
should
everyone
have a
should.
clean
Yes,
butthole.
you're right. Everyone should clean their assholes, but y'all do it more than people.
That's why I don't trust straight men, because like
They're
you don't.
dirty.
Yeah, you're not swirling. You're not.
I can't even.
You gotta
things that
clean
I
the rim,
know.
bro. Clean the rim.
The things that I know, but all I can think about is like, we're
You
gonna
just
be-
gotta take your tiny hands and just.
Oh, tiny.
Okay.
So we got to get Nicole over her fears of fish and fish shit. She does not like.
Okay.
And Melissa says
Start with a fish tank.
the perennial pool. Yes, that's
Not
very
in-
good.
This
That's
is
good.
like a large tank that you stand in. By the way, Mel, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I have been so fucking sick. Today was the first day I got out of bed since last Thursday, and before that, it was like I got out on Tuesday, but Wednesday was really bad, and then I was in bed for a week before that. I don't even know if we're gonna make it on Saturday.
We're gonna try.
But we love you guys.
But
and we're
Melissa,
thinking of
we
you.
actually part of the period pool, there's an adapter and an extractor, and it will take all the iron out of the blood.
and
and
you
it
can
will-
make
you-
jewelry out of it.
Yeah, and it'll compress it into a
or
diamond.
you can eat it.
It's iron. It's like an iron supplement. But we thought that you could make a nice jewelry from your
And-
iron.
And Alan informed us that you, in fact, can make jewelry. There's many videos on TikTok. I need help.
Okay,
My makeup.
so
is a
and
disaster.
so Nicole says Randall cleans his rim. Hold up, I missed the rim talk. Now we're doing rim talk.
See, we were
I don't-
supposed to do room
I
talk, but we
I
can't.
think she knows.
It's 9:56. I want to have an in-depth
Yeah.
gay men's panel. Alan, you can come back
Yeah.
anytime you want.
Hell yeah.
And well, not anytime you want, because we're starting to have a schedule, but we would love to have you back again and again and again. And let us know if you're just home beaten off. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. You've been feeling angry. You should go fuck yourself. I mean, forgive yourself, yes, but you should go after
I
yourself.
call it a factory forgive ourselves or actual.
Yeah,
fuck
forgive
I like to say go F yourself, go forgive
Oh,
yourself,
right.
but I also think that sometimes a little masturbation isn't the worst idea.
I mean,
All right,
I'm
so
a supporter of
to
it.
get back to the comments because we got to wrap this up.
Roll model.
Melissa's all good. I've been busy with the 50th. Yeah, you rock that. You rock on that whole situation over there. She's like an MVP over there, Melissa.
Uh-huh.
Randall says 3-night stay in Cape Coral.
Come on down.
What? Yeah, the upgrade is that it pulls the iron out of whatever comes into the tank water, and it compresses it into a diamond. You make like a jewelry, and then you can hand that down. It's like, look, this is my
There's other upgrades.
my
as
menstrual
well.
diamond.
Doug's putting vitamins in the
Yeah,
water.
it's a menstrual
You can get a
diamond.
cup holder, like an upgraded cup holder for
Yeah.
your Stanley cup.
Yeah.
Ooh, a
can get
koozie.
extra
There's
jets.
nutrients in the water, ionized. It's ionized, so it'll detox
Will you get
things.
another comment there? Because
Excuse me.
I know.
And then, all right,
we
so
talked about
so
Susie.
Courtney says, I hear people bleach their butthole. First off, I'm not allowing bleach around anything. Second of all, my asshole is not discolored. Says you, lady. Show us some pictures.
Show us your
No,
butthole,
yeah,
or it
prove
doesn't count.
Prove it, or
Email us at
yeah, if it didn't
maritalhate@gmail.com.
You can pay her for those pictures, people. If you want
We
to see
don't.
her,
Well, we should pay her for those pictures. We should, but we don't
or
currently have
anyone
one coming in.
else.
And we do
No.
provide hours of entertainment. We're their date night. We're practically swingers with Courtney and Robert.
That's right. They come
Like
every
this
Friday
close.
night and play games with us. It's a little.
You get a couple
messed up.
shots of tequila, and Doug, we might be doing that with you too. There, soft swap.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to be called soft. if
I
they're
don't
a
know.
man,
Think
but
that's terrible.
if I was naked, he'd be soft.
Oh,
So sad.
Melissa just said that little hand just freaked her out.
Your little hand is scary as shit.
And yes, Alan, I fucking love you. And Randall says,
Oh, you
just
too,
shave your butt and wash it and use wipes. So maybe that, I don't
Wipes clog
wipes.
your toilet, but you
know.
can
Don't put them in your
moisten,
toilet.
Flush the toilet.
you
That's-
can moisten your toilet paper with a little dribble of the sink, and that's still flushable.
Oh my, he's like me. It's
He's
freaking
nurturing.
me
I'm
out.
telling you.
You're
so Courtney
much
says
like me. I
she was-
love it.
she's not a free whore.
See,
which
no,
is
she's
what we're fighting
not.
for because they don't make a lot of money. And then Vicky, fun talk. I'm out. See you in Maine. Nice.
Lovely.
Thanks
Sorry.
for stopping by.
Sorry for horrifying you.
No, she's just as bad as us. It's cool.
Oh, good. I love that.
Yeah.
Can she be our friend?
She can sit with us. Yeah.
Tell her to send her our address. Send us her address. We will send her stickers. We need to just cover because we're like they're gonna shut us
Yeah.
off. We have like 8 minutes, and they're just gonna they're not even gonna tell us. They're just gonna cut us the fuck off. I totally forgot that we were on Instagram, and I closed my computer, so I don't even know if we're still there. Oh, yeah, we are. And Instagram.
Melissa says her girl Jenny is in town till the 13th. We have to have a Cards Against Humanity night.
Yeah, come on down.
Tomorrow night we are playing Jackbox on
online. Friday nights is our new thing. Courtney's idea. We play Jackbox. Robert comes. Nicole, Tracy, and all the people. Wes comes.
My son Wes comes. Butthole Picks, Courtney.
Nicole comes. She beats everybody.
I need OF. People can pay.
OnlyFans.
You're all cracking my shit. Then
do you know you can't say OnlyFans on TikTok?
Really?
Like they pull it down. Yeah,
OF.
There's so many things. Like
I'm banned on a lot of shit.
Oh, I want to be banned so badly. But I've been banned a million times. I don't want to be now. But the TikTok has like you can't say a bunch of stuff and they'll pull you down. We keep getting put in Instagram jail. Instagram keeps thinking we're scammers. I think it's because we use a lot of like distribution software. Like we have to use StreamYard for the podcast, so it videos out to all the platforms. We use Canva for our daily posts. Although I'm starting to wonder which ones people like and which ones they don't like, which ones we should keep, which ones we should get rid of. But then we do. We try to stick to a schedule as much as possible because that seems to be what the successful marketers are doing. That's what they tell you to do.
TikTok is crazy, cray.
My TikTok is picking up.
And Jackbox sounds fun. Yeah, 8:00 tomorrow night if you want to join in.
It's easier if you have two devices, but it can be done on one.
If you have your phone and a laptop,
just play, perfect. But log in on YouTube because you can do picture in picture.
I'm telling you, it sounds like a lot of people want to look. Yeah, I mean, don't disappoint people.
My butthole looks like a bun cake.
We say fluffy to describe being high. Oh, fluffy. Oh, that's right. So that's how you get around it. Oh, yeah. That's
all right. Let me pull up the stuff that we had. We hashtagged
a bunch of stuff.
So Ruby Rose is trending, and I don't have an ever-loving fucking clue why. But can we all agree that holy fuck, Ruby Rose? You know who Ruby Rose is?
Yeah, haven't seen anything though. So
do you find him? But do you find him or her, whatever she goes by, to be that they go by? Would you find them to be attractive even though you're a gay man?
Yeah.
I find her to be incredible. Sorry
if they're
world.
Transitioning, what's happening?
I have no idea. I just know that it was trending,
and Nicole thinks she's
somebody
hot.
else if somebody wants to Google that would be great because we have a list.
Marital hate.
We're gonna get cut off, and if I don't honor my hashtags, I'm gonna go to hell. So we're going to say that about her.
We're going to go to heck.
Bruce Wayne also trending. I have no idea why. Who is your favorite Bruce Wayne? Everyone.
Oh, Adam West. Come on.
Michael Keaton.
No, Adam West.
Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton just because that's when it came out in that time period. Do you have a favorite Adam West? A favorite
Batman?
A favorite Batman? Bruce Wayne? Batman?
No. I mean, I'm more familiar with the Adam West.
Oh, I love that.
But yeah,
he was like watching Nick at Night before he was
literally.
Melissa says Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton in general. Like I think
I thought he was great.
He was great in Mr. Mom. He was great in Beetlejuice. He was great in everything. So.
I don't remember anybody else being Batman. To be honest with you,
there was no Batman from the '60s show, which is the best, to that '89 Batman. There was no Batman between those two.
But, like,
it was all cartoons and stuff.
It's been like Affleck and shit since
since then it's been crazy. I met Adam West once, and it was probably the only time I was ever truly starstruck. I was like, because he was like, "Hello," like with the same voice. I'm like, "It's goddamn Batman." And for me, anyways, because like that show.
Did you pop a boner?
I didn't pop a boner. Why would I pop a boner at Adam West?
I would pop a boner at Adam West.
Anyways, he was so like that show went on in '66. I was born in '65, and so like that's all like from the first time I was watching television, that guy was on it as Batman. So it was a pretty cool thing. So. And Melissa says, "I can't wait for the new Beetlejuice." It's
for the new Beatles. What?
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
it's so well cast.
Was that September?
Yeah, it's coming up. Probably September into October. Yeah.
All right. Our other hashtags: Apothecary, Schitt's Creek. Because the Apothecary might as well be Schitt's Creek. It's adorable, and look how cute he is with his four perspective hands. You're freaking me the fuck out.
You look like that weatherman on Wink News.
Oh my God, there's a weatherman on Wink News that doesn't.
He's got one hand. Doesn't and like he's kind of with the other one.
I
love him, but
like I swear to God, they're what's the word you're looking? I'm exploiting this man by putting him on the news because people are only watching the weather with him so that they can see the stub. because we're terrible people. The Apothecary Corner, if you've watched Schitt's Creek, and you remember David and his boyfriend had the Rose Apothecary. There's a lot of similar vibes over. I look like a train wreck today. Similar vibes over at the Apothecary Corner. I'm having so many problems. I need a hair and beauty team and like a handler. That so many similarities. Definitely check it out. Nature, because all the animals today. And we got our Ding Darling Pass in dolphins because they swim with dolphins. Juggalo, woo woo. We want to be juggalos. And we're finally saying it correctly, or I'm finally saying it correctly for Florida man, because clearly we got one. Although I think I'm more of the Florida man ADD. We got it. Boston, we live here. Swingers. We ain't, but I got the pineapple. The Professor Pineapple wants to come on the podcast.
So we're gonna know all about swing. We have people. But Melissa says I'll spray you with Faygo soda.
This guy was.
I don't understand how you go to a show and get covered in soda and like enjoy yourself. It's got to be a sticky mess.
So
I don't like to be
So everybody out there, come up with what questions you want to ask from the swinging community.
Yeah. So we don't have a date yet, but definitely be thinking about that. So he is a TikToker with 27,000 followers, and he's going to come on the podcast and talk about.
The swinging lifestyle.
Answer your questions.
What's his name? Professor Pineapple?
Professor Pineapple over on TikTok. And we're starting to ask like more and more creators to partner with us and, do little pods together and see where that goes. But we want to kind of I look terrible. First of all, I need to figure out what to do with my fucking face and my hair and the fact that I'm about to have a goddamn hot flash. We're going to be inquiring with more and more people, and we love having you on the show. I can't say you're our favorite guest because all of our guests are so special to us, but you are our first business guest. That's a pretty big deal. And you're a first stranger. Like we've never had a stranger on before. You're a stranger.
Yeah, you strange man.
Did you imagine if you had said, could you imagine if we told our great grandparents, especially Doug's, because there wasn't electricity back then. And he was like, okay, so I'm married to a woman who has yarn hair. She colors all over herself. She has a pierced nose. She says fuck constantly. She can't stop talking about cocks. We live in Florida and we have a podcast.
I get all my news from a piece of glass.
I get my news from a piece of glass, and I have a friend. He's a homosexual.
One of them, they're homosexuals
with one of those little tiny hands.
They didn't have them back then because they didn't start putting starch in the water or whatever whatever caused
oh my God, you're
homosexual.
Yeah, it's this lack of starch in the water.
So big.
But the fact that we're having a podcast where people around the world are watching us come together, and that
Swiss,
there's 37 amazing people here that have been a part of it. I feel so good about what we're doing. I feel
you'll laugh, you'll cry.
I'm so grateful for every one of you guys.
I know you. All right, so
I think we're done. I mean, all of our normal hashtags, we're good.
We're hashtagging juggalos.
Oh, we had Marry Fuck Kill. Last night, Doug said the outlandish thing. Yes, he did. And then, of course, there's our thumbnail. There's some shorts. The one about Jennifer Lawrence being naked, coping with tragedy through humor. There's a little one about vitamin D. Anyway, if you wanted to support, and then there's the FMK, which the FMK today was 3 boys from the Jersey Shore. And then would you rather fall in love with multiple times or be able to love one person? And then, of course, what's your biggest fear? And Godzilla. And Doug had an Apothecary massage bar on his head this morning. What is everybody grateful for? We're wrapping it up.
I'm grateful for Mark William, Todd White, Todd Alvey, Matt Zasuski, Randall, and Vicky St. Pierre, Raven Francoeur, Mariella's Meandering Musings was here. Jen from down the street, Cheryl, our Bills fan, Courtney, of course, Apothecary was here, Alan was here, of course, Jennifer Sullivan, who we love, and Nicole was here.
And then, of course, Melissa, Nicole, and
Selena,
Randall, Nicole, Selena, and Switzerland, his house, OG Lesby, Keithy. I know Ann was here. Who am I forgetting?
No, I think
Randall. We got Randall, Nicole. Yeah. There wasn't a Cheryl tonight. That's unlike her.
Cheryl gave us a thumbs.
Kristen! Don't forget Kristen.
Oh, and Kristen chimed in.
You guys, I just have
when we
to
started
say
talking about her.
I'm so excited that Kristen and the kids are coming, but I'm trying to like I used to be a role model. I used to be like a professional person. Like I have a degree in economics. Like I wore a suit to work. I worked for a finance firm, for fuck's sake. I can be normal. I raised 4 children. Like they're very like, aside from hating me, they're like delightful people. I can be a role model, but I haven't had to be like a tamed person for quite some time. I've been feral. I'm worse than feral. I'm like a rabid wife. I'm trying to dial it back to get to the point where I'm feral by the time they get here, which is in like 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about it, but I've been thinking about it every day and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for all the people that support the podcast. Alan, I'm so grateful for you. Like, it's so weird. I feel like you're like, and this is weird because in a non-sexual way, because I feel like so many people have these. I feel like you're my soulmate, and like in a non-sexual way.
Well, you both love dicks,
but maybe in another life or a previous life, we both. Yeah, but I love you, and I feel so nurturing and proud of you, and I'm so glad you're here on this planet. I'm so glad for every person here, Melissa. I scrolled by your TikTok yesterday. My hands were full. And I ended up powering off, but I saw you. I'm thinking of you. I'm praying for you always. If anybody has a kidney, Mel needs one. Yeah, give it to her. She's a nice lady. And
Alan, not a novelty miniature kidney like your miniature hand. We need an actual
kidney.
Grateful for non-judgmental people. Oh, that's always good. I was grateful for the beautiful day we had. The manatee, the dolphin, our friends from Switzerland, everybody that showed up here tonight, and it's all good, baby.
Life is awesome. We're so grateful. And everybody, if you had a bad day today, we wrapped it up with something fun. You can do it better tomorrow, and you will. And we'll be here to support you and let us know how we can. Love you.
And I will say, join us tomorrow night at 8 for
Jackbox
Quiplash. It's going to be some fun stuff. Thank you again, Alan. And we will.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Catch you on the flip flop, as they used to say.
Flip flop.
On the flip flop.